worries.
Yeah, I'll more on that social media thing and see if there's anything else come up. I'm going to take a look at the Apple Store too, see if I can get some more info.
Cool.
Thanks, Brent.
Yep.
Live, right there by Google, just started activating when I said that name Google. So hopefully that didn't happen to you guys again. There it is again, activating again. So I got to take that sensitivity off on it. But hey, what a great show. I don't know, we can recap all of our trades, but right now, guys, Palantir, yes, sir. That is a good idea to hold that one. As Palantir starting to go up, and these are few positions I have on. Maybe I might hold these all day because I'm still bullish in this market, as I said numerous times. Micron, 75 cents in the money right now. Palantir, 20 cents. And your boy, right now, holding, trying to fire off some sausages here for AMC. We're going to see about that one coming through as well. But hey, good show. I wonder if you're holding, you still got Neo or Baba?
No, we finally jumped our Baba, so we're going to walk away with about $2.20 on Baba on the final portion. We've still got that short on Neo, so that's sitting at 27.93. We're putting about 60 cents in the risk for that one. And then AMD long, I finally picked that one up just now at 149.33. So one long, one short, and we just cashed out on Baba.
Yeah, so good, great. And thank you again, Will RZ right here. Thank you so much. It's the best show on the internet. Keep up the good work, guys. Thank you so much. We truly believe that we're doing the best we can for everybody today. Thank you again for the super chat room. Your BlackBerry listens to you.
It does not.
No, it does not. And I think it's either in the Sony.
I'll bring it in tomorrow. That will be the last time you ever see that.
Ooh, and yeah, Rune, thank you so much for a couple 2 weeks here. Last day tomorrow, so make sure you come back. Yeah, we'll wrap it up. These guys are chilling over there, guys. All right, let's wrap this up. Back over to market movers now. It's Trader Prad, it's Miss B. Refresh your browser, or maybe you don't even have to. Let's go over to Miss B and Trader Prad.
Welcome to Market Movers. I'm your host, Trader Prad. This is the beautiful Miss V.
Thank you, Brad. And hey, guys, finally we're back. I know it's a little bit awkward that we're live and we don't speak, you guys in the background, but it is what it is. Thank you very much for joining us. Please be active on the chat as usual. Smash the like button and ask us anything. Brad, how's your trading day going?
Not bad, not bad. How about yourself, Miss V?
Great. I love my trading day today.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. You want to start off with you?
Let's start with you.
Sure, no problem.
Cool.
So I started off my day with a little bit of trying to, obviously bottom pick on AMD. I got stopped out on my first long, and then I was watching the tape. I saw buying came in. I punched in long, immediately scalped it out, pretty much flat on this stock. And my number one stock today is Rivian. Rivian, I got short on the 100 break, scalped it on the way down. When the Rivian came back up, loaded back, and then pretty much scalped it all the way down. My best out being around 97.50, 97.60 or so. And this is my number one trade of the day. And then besides this, I'm just trading a couple buyout stocks, just my buyout setups. And yeah, that's pretty much all I've been trading, looking for more opportunities. I did want to catch that AMD long over here around 148, but the market started curling. I went for my little break before the show started, and I come back and I see the market curls before I'm here. Missed out on a lot of the longs, and then I didn't want to chase any longs, so now we're just going to be a little patient to see what the market wants to do. Obviously we got a lot of sideways action coming into the market again, even though we did get quite a bit of a move to the downside and a retracement back to VWAP here. At the moment, the market's flat, so this is your NASDAQ at 0.06 to the downside, and this is your SPYs only up about 10%, or sorry, 0.1% to the upside. And that's your overall market. So going off of that, I tried to look for some Affirm longs, and then I saw the weakness on Affirm. Did not like the way that Affirm was just trending to the downside with low volume too. Even though right now we're at 2 million shares, right off the open, it was really low on the volume end, and I was more long biased, so I just could not bring myself to punch the short over here on Affirm. Even now, I'm still long biased. An Amazon partnership, a bunch of other partnerships. Like, how is this stock just getting destroyed over here, down almost 3.5% today. So yeah, missed out my long in front of 96 or 97, I guess, but pretty sad to see the stock under 100. Let's go check out what Roblox is today. Another stock that's below 100 and does not make me happy. So that number, that decline in user. Where's my trading view? That user decline in daily active user numbers really hurt the stock. Here we are. So if we go to Roblox, when did the news come out and how far did we pop? So around over here when earnings report came out on the 8th of November, we popped above 93 and we're pretty much on our way back to 93. So if we do go back to that today, $93 or so later on in the day, I'll gladly push along in front of Rivian, because that's pretty much coming back to the pre-earnings levels. I mean, even right here is pretty much coming back to pre-earnings levels. So either we take out 93 and go back to the downside, saying that the earnings report did not matter because there was a sharp decline in the number, or 93 ends up holding because there's still positive outlook. There's still the whole metaverse play. There's still a bunch of that Paris Hilton news that came out yesterday that could also help it out. So, there's reasons for the stock to be bullish around 93 to 95, but all depends on the market buyers to come in or not. Morning, Prad. Morning, YOLO Trades. Morning, everyone in the chat. Welcome back to Market Movers, obviously. Hope you guys had a great morning session with Arun, Sean, and Brandon. And let's have an even better session over here, and then you wrap it off with the even better session later on at 2 o'clock.
This one is the best.
This one is the
and
best.
By the way, I ran out of time, guys. I didn't announce the most important thing of the
The
day.
National Day?
National
What
Day,
is
of
it?
course. I can't leave you without this. It's National Pepper Pot Day, everyone. Yay, looks yummy.
Pepper Pot Day?
Yeah, you have never heard
No.
about this?
No.
So basically, you can either do it in a pot, or you can stuff peppers with like meat, anything.
And then
Or
you bake
like-
it?
Yes, and you bake it.
That sounds pretty good.
It is so good. I'm pretty sure our catering was doing it once, but it was not.
Oh, I know. They take the pepper and they put the stuffing inside of it?
Yeah, but also you can do it in a pot.
In a pot? Okay.
Yeah, with peppers, like meat, potatoes, anything you want, basically. In
Okay.
Russia, we all do this often.
Yeah.
By the way, yes, we were talking a little bit about your mom's birthday. So yeah, so sweet.
It was good, it
Brad
was
yesterday
good.
got cake for mom. It
Yeah.
was so cool.
Yeah, it was good. It was
Chocolate
good.
hazelnut.
Yeah.
Yummy.
From Italy, chocolate hazelnut. I wasn't a big fan of it. It was I don't know. It was good, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't buy it again. I'm for sure wouldn't
Alright.
buy it again.
It's too sweet for you?
It's a little too sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it wasn't,
like
and it wasn't
sweet.
like cake to either. It was like crepe cake. So it has like layers and too
Yeah.
creamy, too chocolatey.
Yummy.
yeah.
Oh, come on. You don't even eat Timbits.
I know,
ate
like
one,
I
that's
need
it.
like a proper cake. Like I want like a softy, layered
Okay.
texture to it.
Okay.
Like I don't know. I'm just a really moody person when it comes to food. I'm
To
very
anything.
picky. To anything, indeed. To anything.
Alright,
Miss me with the
anyways.
1-2. I like it.
Anyways, you did great.
Yeah.
You're a wonderful son.
Thank
that
you.
Brought
Yeah,
cake
my
to
mom
your
was.
mom.
I showed my mom the clip of you
Yeah.
guys wishing her a happy birthday, and so she was so happy. She was like, let
Aw.
everyone at work know that she was very
Sweet.
very thankful for the birthday wishes for that. Pot baking, Prad is quite familiar. Okay, buddy, chill out. Chill out. Wow. Tesla. Where's Tesla today? I don't know if you've been trading, Miss V, but I'm
Oh,
going to
yeah.
quickly take a look at it, and then maybe we can throw it over to you
Absolutely.
to see where your trades are. Tesla, I was pretty surprised to see Tesla break 1080 to the downside, but here we are. We did go as low as, 1065 or so. Now we're back above VWAP, back above both the EMAs, the 50 and the 100. Maybe we go test the, what is it, 1100, sorry, that's the number I'm looking for. 1100 later on in the day if the market keeps on ripping. But at the moment, I'm going to expect a little sideways action around VWAP and NASDAQ for a rejection at VWAP and a SPY to also reject around VWAP. Miss V, let's see your beautiful entries over here.
Let's see indeed, guys. I'm super satisfied with my Tesla trading today. Like, wonderful day. Even I'm trading on simulator. I can say definitely that I'm not a paper hands trader today. I'm diamond hands trader. So, all right, let's take a closer look into this trade. I got short in pre-market at 10.95. Then, stock to the open went around $4 against me, but with my risk management was not really a problem for me. And here we go. My plan worked out perfectly. So again, my enter was at 10.95. My first out is at 10.91, then 10.87, then 10.82, 1076 and 1072. So if we take my last exit, it would be $24 in the money per share. So I'm super happy. And again, my plan, an idea behind that was that, first of all, the previous close was a little bit lower than today's open, and the second of all, news that Elon Musk keeps selling his Tesla shares. So I thought, why not? Let's go short.
Yeah, Miss V, I gotta say that
Okay.
has to be by far the most beautiful executions I've ever seen.
Really?
That one's pretty beautiful. Like, look at you
Oh.
hold all the way through, take exits partially all the way out. Like that is perfection.
Thank you, Prad. It's an honor to hear it
That
from
is
you, and I'm
perfection.
super satisfied. Honestly, I wish like every day would be like that. And again, guys, why my last out was 1071. I was keeping an eye on higher time frame. Oh, it's donut. It's not Tesla. Probably I'm hungry. Dreaming about donuts in here. So yes, I was keeping an eye on this 1071 level.
Nice.
Yeah, and so I decided to get out like of
Look at
all
you
my
go.
shares.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Even mapping out where your last out should be just in case the stock starts curling on you. Everything mapped out. Wow.
Yeah.
Claps. Let's see some claps in the chat for
Thank
Miss
you,
V.
thank
Come
you,
on.
thank you,
Let's see some
you.
claps in the chat for Miss V. Miss
Thank
V
you, Brad. You make me
smoking
shy.
that.
I'm so
Hey,
happy to share
you-
with you. I'm super proud.
You deserve to
of
be
my
shy for that
stuff.
trade. That was a Mamma Mia trade right there.
Alright,
All
thank
right,
you.
let's go
Okay,
back. I
let's
think people
go.
are gonna be mad and calling me some simp right now. So I'm gonna move away
No.
from being a little simp because that was a pretty good trade. I did get into an Nvidia short over here, guys. Market's gonna start curling to the downside, so we are in an Nvidia short. Where's my level 2? There we go. Look at those claps coming in. I love it. Thanks
Aw,
for
I
the
love you
support for Miss V,
guys.
guys. So it doesn't look like I'm the only one simping for her. So here we come to the downside. Nvidia 40 cents in the money right now. I want a much steeper move to the downside, so we're gonna hold the stock for a little bit. I was looking for another opportunity on a firm for a short, but a firm started moving. It came back a little bit, so maybe I could look for a short around these prices, but I don't know. I'll be a little hands off on this because I think if it wants to, it could just shoot all the way back to 100 and then start flushing from there. And a couple stocks that I was actually supposed to look at, but I forgot. Let me open up my Twitter because Dominic from Elon sent me a message and I forgot which one it was.
Super chat?
No, he just sent me a message. So TCAT, let's go check out TCAT. Forgot to open these stocks over here. Probably on AMEX, right? TCAT? Yeah, there we go. TCAT on AMEX, 11 million shares traded today. Where are we going to? The high of day being around $5.27. Looks like TCAT. Can we get a chart? Here we go. Yeah, TCAT 25% up to the north side today. $4 was pretty much where we were at in pre-market. I think we opened at $4 also. Yeah, slightly under $4, and then just kept ripping ever since and holding VWAP on every single time we came down. Also, currently the high day being $5.27, up 26% on TCAT. Beautiful move on the stock today. I want to see if we can get back to $5. You know, we're not too far from $5. If volume picks back up later on in the day, I could see that $5 get tested another time, and then maybe even higher day get tested. But currently looks like it wants to be around VWAP a little bit. And then BBIO. Let's go check out where BBIO is. BBIO with 12.3 million shares traded today. Kind of looking like TCAT. Well, that's because the chart is TCAT. Well, okay, kind of looking like TCAT. We'll go back to that statement once again. 5% to the upside today, almost 6% here. And looks like volume is coming back into the stock a little bit, just above VWAP. We held 14, aka VWAP, quite a bit, at least for 15, 20 minutes or so. And we're starting to get ready to move to the north side, go test this range high of 1430, 1440, or maybe even if volume allows the stock to go all the way to high a day and actually break out 15. So we'll keep an eye on it, come back to BBIO here maybe later on. Going
Brad,
back to, yeah, Ms. V?
Did we talk about C-pop yet?
No.
Well, talking about Dominic Famulara, first of all, guys, thank you so much for all the support on the chat. You can't imagine how it's important for me to see that my trading community supports me. Dominic Famulara sent us the super chat. Smash the like button. C-pop is a mover. That's right, Dominic. Guys, Dominic and I remind you, we really want you to help us to get at least 1,000 likes today. So don't forget to like, and let's take a look at C-pop.
Yeah, for sure. C-pop actually popping off right now from around $3 or so, moving to the north side. There is a big volume candle coming in. These volume candles have been big pretty much all day now. So 68 million shares. I want to go over to the side. And so remember yesterday how low on volume end we were? Apple was like at 40 million shares, and that was pretty much the first or second volume leader. And here we are. Now we're seeing some low floaters. PIXY is on our watch list. And then C-pop being the number 2 volume leader over here, starting to move one more time. Let's see, creating a new high a day right now actually. Let's see if we can keep on ripping. Size on the offer, that's the iceberg. That's the iceberg at 335. I want to see if that iceberg gets taken out. He did, and now we're gonna start moving a little bit higher and higher. A lot of volume coming in. It's a $3 stock, so I don't want to see any prints under than 99 shares. Should realistically probably filter more than like maybe 499, but for you guys I'm only filtering 99 right now. Apple for sure. Yeah, let's go check out Apple. That's a great call out. I'm looking for anything to short, obviously. You guys know me. So Apple over here, close to 180 or so. The high day being 180.63. Yesterday we had a pretty good rejection around 180, but you know, obviously Apple. Yeah, I do like the trade, but I got to keep a little bit more eye on it. I can't just jump into Apple without being able to look at the time of sales mostly, because this stock does what it wants, not really following the market. Like, look at this. The QQQs are coming to the downside, but Apple is just holding up at VWAP and not really going down. So I can't really trade Apple without being glued to the stock. Sorry, Ms. V?
We just have a question here from Nita Shiba. When we look at stock moving to VWAP, which time frame do you look at? Is it VWAP for whichever time frame you're monitoring? Well, yeah, I mean, it automatically, right, gets to the time frame we are looking at. I trade on a 1 minute time frame, and I also have my 15-minute chart for when in doubt, zoom out. And Prad, you trade on
3 to 5.
3 to 5.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, the VWAP changes on whatever time frame you're on. So for the show right here, we have a 1 minute chart and a 5 minute chart. But these charts that I pull down are basically 3 minute charts. So each time frame is gonna repaint the candle, the formula to the candle, to the time frame, and so on. So yeah, they will change based on the time frame. Well, my chart just crashed, so let me just quickly load that back up. Is Rivian going back to the downside? Looks like it is. I was going to wait for a move back to 100 to load up on it. Looks like we're not going to be able to. Low a day is going to most likely get tested over here. And might just take it out. Let's go to fuel cell, because that's what that's what we wanted to talk about. So fuel cell. Where is fuel cell today? Down 13%, and it was actually on our watch list too. Just quickly, I read it, but I forgot what it said. So let me.
Positive earnings, I believe.
Yeah, it was earnings. You're right. So earnings missed. Now I remember too. Yesterday there was somebody asking me to go fuel cell long for earnings play. So here you go. Another reason why I don't like playing earnings. Don't like gambling on earnings, because it is a gamble in my opinion. We don't know what type of guidance would come out. Even if the earnings was great, they could guide lower. They could have some supply issues or something that could take the stock downside. But over here on this way, on fuel cell at least, you know, it was just a pure miss of the earnings, bringing the stock downside about 13%. We did manage to find buyers in front of $4.83, allowing the stock to go back above $5, currently above VWAP where we are. There is some size on the bids, but you know, I don't know if that size really matters for a $5 stock. I think that any buyer or seller could just come and take out any levels over here.
Yeah, Prad, and correct. It's a disappointing quarter for results. And guys, again, look, we have Tesla here with news with Elon keep selling his Tesla shares. We have fuel cell with earnings report. We have chip makers. Maybe we can also take a look at AMD. Maybe I see that a lot of people discuss that name. We have Apple, Baba, Victoria's Secret. Might put that on my watch list also. Interesting, very interesting. So yes, guys, make sure you follow our watch list absolutely for free. And we have a great feature, archive. You can go all the way to March and see all the watch list starting from the March. Also here you can confirm if you follow legit Twitter accounts, follow on Twitter. And Also, just fun side with what we post on Twitter. Sean's sticky note.
Yes, sir. Go follow, or I don't know if you follow the website. I guess you just
Add
sign
to
up.
Bookmarks.
Yeah,
Yes,
add
you
to
sign up,
bookmarks,
add to
sign up for that website, and follow all of our links. You know, Sean, Brandon, Neil. Arun doesn't have one, so me,
social media free.
Justin, Miss V has a TikTok and our Instagram.
Yeah, I do have Instagram now. But guys, like interesting thing about Instagram, I don't know, I will find in here. Where's follow V on Instagram? It pops up like literally every second on the chat.
What happened?
Or follow well on Instagram.
Oh.
So yes, I already have 152 followers, but I didn't post anything. So guys, write in the chat if you would love, for example, me daily screenshot, post my trades, and maybe write small comment like, why would I do so? I could either post my profitable trades as the same. If you want, I could post my losing trades because I have those too, but not today.
Yeah, I like that idea actually. Maybe we could come up with an idea like that for your Instagram.
Yeah.
Prad, short or long PayPal at 190? I would say long without even looking at the chart, but so let me pull up the chart. Let's see if we can look at a little bit of weakness or the strength in the stock today. We're back above 190 at the moment. We did dip all the way back to 188 or so. High a day in pre-market or off the open. Off the open looks like could be 191-ish. I do like the idea of shorting around 190, even though I'm bullish on PayPal. I don't like the stock to go down. In my mind, you know, I would like for it to just trade sideways for the rest of the day along with the market, just do absolutely nothing. But the idea for a short is there. How high would you give it though? In my opinion, you might just have to give it the high a day all the way up to 190, 120. So based on that, figure out how many shares you can take. Because it could curl to the downside anywhere from here till 190, 120. But it is curling right now as we speak about it. So PayPal moving to the downside a little bit. QQQ's tried to go back to VWAP and failed. SPYs are also tried to go back to VWAP and looking like they're gonna fail again. If that trend can keep on continuing to the downside, then your PayPal shorts over here are going to be decently fruitful. But, you know, you might just only get a $1-ish move to VWAP and then not really have a bigger move to the downside just based on how the stock has retraced pretty much all of its down move off the open. Brilliant. Look at MY or MU. I'll try MY because I don't know if there's a ticker MY, but I think you meant MU for sure. MY on, yeah, I'm almost certain now at this point you meant MU. So MU is actually something I did trade. No way, it's at 96. Come on, bro. What? All right, Micron, you can. Anyways, let's go to Micron over here. I tried to take this long at 95 break off the open today. I got about a 30-cent scalp out of it. Absolute garbage trade because it came back immediately before under 95. Stopped me out flat at 95 for the rest half of my shares. So I pretty much watched the stock go all the way back down to 94.30 or so. And I was like, all right, I'm done with Micron. It's probably not going to go any much higher today. It's up like, what, 2% already. So I gave up on this stock and I moved on. And then I came back and I saw the stock was at 96, almost $96, and I was kind of upset over there. But now seeing this stock go and actually break 96, making a new high day right now at 96.39. We're trying to see if there's any support at 96 itself, but in my opinion, it could come back down below 96 too. These range highs to find support if it wants to. But Micron, my God, that strength. Let me show you why Micron was even on my watch list. You know, normally Micron would not be on my watch list at all. But if it wasn't for this man right here doing the Lord's duty with his sticky notes, look at this, the Lord's job. Motley Fool with the buyout hot sector. You know, 93.40 breakout, I think is what he said. I wish I saw that number 93.40 because I didn't even look at it. I was just looking at even dollars and kind of got burnt on that. But man, what a move. 3% to the north side today, 15 million shares. Thank you, Sean, for the Lord's work. Roblox only update is if you're... Oh, here we go. He's sending us his screenshots now to make me jealous. Let's see the screenshot. Look at this. So he entered around $94-ish. Oh, you bought it on the dip. So you took the breakout of the high. You bought it on the dip. You scalped it on the way out. You got back in. You absolute monster of a trader. Took exits out at VWAP. Why does your VWAP look like a child drew it? Is that... That looks like you drew with your hand. That's hilarious. And then the last that was 96 flat. Absolute beauty of a trade. Let's go, Sean. That's the type of risk to reward that we love seeing. So Sean killing it on Micron. Let's see if we can keep on going higher here, even though the market wants to come to the downside right now. So looks like that PayPal short's gonna pay off. The NVIDIA short we're in right now is in for 50 cents in the money. Oh, maybe not. PayPal's actually popping above 190. We're up 10 to 17 cents counting the bid or the ask. Usually I just look at the ask if you're looking at the I look at the bid if you're looking at the long, because that's the easiest way to get out. So 19.10 right now is on the bids. It looks like it wants to just keep on going higher.
Prad Irish Mac saying about time for the lunch menu. Please don't say chicken. Well, Irish Mac, I'm gonna disappoint you a little bit. Oh, we're gonna have grilled chicken clubs with roasted potatoes. I mean, basically, it's the kind of chicken clubs with sandwiches, right? Anyways, with chicken.
Even our viewers are tired of listening to chicken. Just imagine how tired we would be of eating it every day.
Literally. Catering.
I love you, though. Don't spit in my food. Super chicken. Yeah, I wouldn't be tired of super chicken though, although I haven't had it in like 2 weeks now. I kind of got bored of it. I kind of overate super chicken too much. Maybe I go to Chipotle today. Not Chipotle, what's the other place? Chick-fil-A. Maybe I go to Chick-fil-A today in case the lunch doesn't look good. We'll see. Finding some good opportunity to short Apple. Let's go find out this opportunity to short Apple. Apple slightly under 180 now, 179.40 on the ask. Looks like that 180 short ended up being somewhat of a decent trade. I was a little hesitant because, you know, obviously if I can't watch Apple's level 2 and be glued to it, I'm not going to be trading it. The stock has a mind of its own. But good to see that we're now breaking VU up and are on the move to the downside along with the overall market. How low do we go on Apple, though, is the question. I think we find some support in front of 179 on the way down and then find a way back to 180 or just sideways trade between 179 and 180 unless a bigger move to the downside in the market comes out of nowhere, which is a little doubtful in my mind. You know, I think this is day 2 of sideways action, like moving on from yesterday. But we'll see. Yes, how far did we end in the red yesterday? Was the market red yesterday, Miss V? Do you remember? Was markets closed red yesterday or flat?
Not sure. I believe.
Yeah, I can't remember. Oh well. Super chicken, Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, it's still chicken. Yeah, but it's different styles of chicken, different flavors of chicken, my friend. Come on, Alan.
I like lemon chicken.
Lemon chicken, that's a good one too. General Tao's chicken. Ginger chicken.
Ginger chicken?
Yeah.
Have you tried?
Yeah.
I've never.
I think it's called ginger chicken.
I'm pretty sure Neil would love it. Pineapple chicken.
Pineapple
we were
chicken.
discussing this.
Sounds good if you think about it.
It's good if you put slice on pineapple on the chicken breast and cheese on the top. So you put it in the oven.
Okay.
And it's very interesting, like juicy taste.
I like grilled pineapple, so I'll try it one day. I'm a big fan of grilled pineapple.
Cool.
NVIDIA now $1 in the money. Let's go, NVIDIA. Coming to the downside. Apple also moving to the downside. I'm gonna keep sticking on Apple a little bit. Let's go check out if AMD, Affirms, or any of them are moving to the downside. Looks like AMD. That 150 short, man. Damn, I should have just punched that short over there. I was waiting for a little bit of a higher move, but looks like that's not gonna happen. We're gonna just flush to the downside. 148. Let's see if there's any support on 148. This time on the downside. Another time on the downside over here. Or if market just keeps on flushing, why would we not take out 148 is the question. Affirm. Where's Affirm at? Affirm slightly under $100, but not moving down with the market yet. Could give you a decent short if you ask me over here, because Affirm has a lot of weakness. Affirm has been struggling to be above 100 for a while, and even if we are above 100, has been very, very weak and not been able to actually reclaim some of the levels that I wanted to. So Affirm in front of 100 is a struggle for me at least. Wondering if I wanted to go take some profits on NVIDIA. Yeah, we are coming to the downside, 297. We'll take our first profit target at 297, and then we'll hold the rest till the low of day if it wants to give it to us, 294 or so. So about $1.60 in the money, and we'll take our first target there. But yeah, markets looks like it wants to go much lower. Look at your spies over here. Maybe low a day for spies, or maybe not even low a day. They might just bounce where they are right now, because that's like a range bottom that I see. But on Nasdaq, I'm looking for a bigger move down. ISIG with volume. Okay, now we're talking. So finally something moving, and actually with some excitement. ISIG off the open was a lot of fun to have my eyes on it. We got a halt off of it. It looks like I don't remember if it was a 5-minute or 10-minute. Maybe I can find out right now. Halted for 10 minutes actually, and then opened up way higher than where it halted at. Did go slightly above, all the way up to what, $30. It tried to, I think the open indication was a little bit higher than 30 if I remember Arun's talking about it, but instantly I guess it opened way below 30 actually, and then ran to 30, came off of that number, tried to find support around $28 or so, and now, man, look at that, we're cracking to the downside. $24 really struggled to find some support, but there's a big volume candle coming into the downside and pushing the stock lower. It looks like we're now only up 19% on this stock. Previous support levels could be, or sorry, resistance levels that could now act as a support. Wait, flip that around. Previous resistance levels now actually $22 or so. What, $23, $22 looks like is gonna be where the stock could be heading to. Can I minimize this? There we go. So yeah, $23, $22. What just kicked in? Oh, my NVIDIA profit just kicked in. So it looks like NVIDIA did go below 297 right now. So let's go NVIDIA. Much lower. $2.50 in the money on this bad boy. What is going on with TSP? What's with the brackets and the whole parentheses and everything? Sheesh. This guy is a artist with his tickers. So TSP, not sure what it is to the down. Why is it to the downside this far? Maybe there's a catalyst that Miss V could help me out. TSP on Nasdaq, 4 million shares traded today, and actually looks pretty bad if you ask me. Look at the down move ever since open, and has not managed to make any single uptick at all, or any significant worth of an uptick. Looks like it just wants to go way lower to the downside today. Let me see if we can find MSV.
I found some news, but I mean, I don't see any negativity in this. Two Simple SaaS completed world's first fully autonomous semi-truck run on open public roads without human and vehicle and without human intervention. Sounds like good news.
I'm a semi-truck open roads with, yeah. Why do they just get destroyed like that though? That's pretty weird. That news doesn't sound as bad as the move over here. So maybe a little over exaggeration of a move, or there's some sort of insider.
Maybe it's not as good as people were expected.
Yeah. I don't know. Clearly, market didn't like it.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing we need to understand. That, you know, no matter what your biases are, that's the same idea that I always talk about when I mentioned roadblocks. Like, no matter what your biases in the market, look at what the market is giving. Sorry, in the company, look at what the market is giving to you. The answer is complete rejection off that news. They did not like the article, and we're seeing downside today. So it looks like if you want to look for supports, sorry, that's what I was doing over here. TSP, this is the all-time chart actually. The all-time low being 27.24, and looking for support in front of $30. But clearly, if $30 does not hold up, then we go much lower to $27.
But I believe it did jump after the news, right?
What time was the news?
7 a.m.
Okay, yeah, so you're right. It made a big move off the news in pre-market, but then gave back every single move off that. That was pretty weird.
It's like apps yesterday, no?
Could be.
Remember?
Yeah, that was right. Apps also did a pretty big move in pre-market and gave it all back. Could be some sort of insiders just taking profits on the news over there. Just smash. Apps long Prad. Let's go check out apps. Samaritan Jackson. Okay. Samaritan Jackson calling out apps over here. Let's go check the stock out. Down 3% today. Still looking like a little bit of a continuation of that red move from yesterday. So here we go. Miss V was talking about this right here. Very similar, very accurate description. Wow, great memory on Miss V's part actually.
Thank you.
So look at this pre-market move and gave it all back off the open and just continued that move into the close and made a little bit of a bounce into the close, I guess, or whatever. But apps. ISIG was it? Was it ISIG? No, it was a TSP. Sorry, TSP looking something similar to apps over here. So apps today still down 3%. Gave back, still continuing a little bit of its losses over there, but finding some support in front of 58.50 looks like, allowing the stock to now be above $60, which is above VWAP. So looking good over here. But for a long, I don't know, for the intraday trade, yeah, maybe you could go long here. I'd wait a little bit, wait for the stock to go back to VWAP, see if there's any support there. Right now we're at a I don't know if the confluence is the right term, but both the EMAs are basically meeting each other and about to cross, and the stock is trying to find support there. It also happens to be at the $60 even price. So bunch of reasons for a reason to make a trade here. Good risk reward on either side if you want to go long or short. Sideways at all-time high is bullish. Fair. Baba long at 111. Nope, not on NASDAQ, New York. Baba long at 111. Let's go see. So the low of day apparently being 1035. The chart is not loading up yet. All right, there we go. Chart finally loaded up. So the low of day being 1035 or so. We did find support at 11 after going to the low of day and coming back up. I do like the idea of using that same level as a support. But if you know 111 breaks, you either have to get out for a loser and then get back in near the lower day. If you like 111 that much, then you like 1035 equally as much, or a different support that you have in mind equally as much. Or you take this 111 long and then you basically scale in all the way till the lower day, keep on adding all the way till the lower day, and then the lower day break is basically you saying that that you're wrong on that trade. So those are the two ways I'd be trading it. Because I don't like adding to a loser, I would much rather be patient and wait for the lower day test and then add on the confirmation that the lower day is going to hold. So I wouldn't really be doing this over here at 111. So that's me. A firm strong long, is it? Good thing I didn't push that long. So we did go to 100 over here on a firm. Look at that big volume candle actually on a firm, the biggest of the day, almost as high as the 8 o'clock candle. That's pretty rare. So here we go, a firm getting ready to see somewhat of a push. I'm very happy seeing this move on a firm without a doubt. 101 or so, or even 150. I'll look for a small short over there. Actually, we'll just go short over here, see if they give us any fills, and if they do, we'll gladly take that fills. Nom 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 right into the downside, because a firm has a lot of weakness around these prices. Look at that, we're already going to the downside. So a firm has a lot of weakness around this $100 or so. Just looking for a nice scalp to the downside to VWAP 98.50, maybe 50 cents scalp out of it. I'm not looking for a big move trade like I'm looking for on NVIDIA on this. I'm looking for a lower day trade on NVIDIA, but the way NVIDIA is right now holding up in front of 295, 296, don't really like that. But you know, we're $2 in the money. We don't have to worry about it too much. And if the stock does come back to our entry, we either get stopped out or we can add to our size, whatever is required from us to make that trade. How do you verify lower day, Prad? You use bullish and guns? No, lower day, you can just see what the lower day is on our platform over here. It says L. L stands for the low of the day, 96.52, and low of the day just stands like you don't have to use candle patterns or anything fancy. Lower day just stands for the last bottom price the stock traded on that day. It's nothing harder than that. So if you open up a chart, if you have a full day's chart, whatever the last candle bottom price of that candle is, that's a lower day. Vice versa for higher day. And pre-market lower day would be before 9:30. Pre-market higher day would be before 9:30, so on. You get the idea. NVIDIA is probably going up Most likely, without a doubt, there we go. We already got that pop to the 100-day EMA, 50-day EMA. Most likely going to VWAP over here. Marcus is gonna probably do sideways action for a little bit, be a little boring, not really do anything fun for me. I've already made my money for the day. Thank you to my buyout stocks. Thank you to Rivian. And right now, just no real opportunities for me to push size on. There's no reason for it to give back all my morning momentum trading on this. So just waiting, being patient for the right opportunity. NVIDIA long over here could be something that you could have taken, but nah, I'm still bearish on the market today. CPOP, check it out for sure. CPOP. Where did CPOP go? So it looks like we did break $3 on CPOP over here. Looking like we're trying to go back to test the high day soon. 338 is the high of day. CPOP broke 3 not too long ago, actually. So we pulled up CPOP at the $3 break. We came back to the downside, holding or trying to hold up in front of the 50-day EMA, which is around $3.10. Also the range high over here. So multiple reasons for that support to become kicking in. Now we're looking for volume to rise up or stay the same way, allowing the stock to go test that 350 level maybe.
Prad Leash on the chat reminded us, smash the like family, and it did, guys. Let's make like o'clock earlier today. We'll be doing it multiple times until we don't get those desirable 1K likes. We're actually super close. We need around 500 more likes to get to 1K. And for those who doesn't know how to like, guys, right under the video, here is the thumb. So turn it black and to the upside, and we'll be super happy and thankful for your support.
Yes, Miss V. Yeah,
By the way,
400 almost.
I don't know if Arun is gonna do closing bell today.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? He said
How is he
yesterday-
gonna do the bell while he trades?
But yesterday he said he doesn't mind.
Yeah, but how is he gonna do the bell while
I
he
can
trades?
trade
though?
for him. No.
Yeah. If I'm
Okay,
flat.
if he's
yeah.
flat. Okay, cool.
Fair,
So
yeah.
guys, there is a chance.
Yeah. So yeah, there's fingers crossed then. Let's hope the market stays boring and there's no exciting trades into the close so
You're
Arun
so
can ring the
bad.
bell.
It's so bad, yeah.
let's
It's okay.
let's make sure Arun makes no money in the close so we can go ring the
But
bell.
he rings the bell.
Yeah,
Most
exactly.
importantly.
The bell. 500 likes and I'll buy more Tim's bibs for Miss V. Oh
Ooh
boy.
la la!
Oh,
Someone want
boy.
me to be fat.
Yeah, it's,
Thank you,
Justin. Justin over here simping over Miss V, getting ready to buy some Tim bibs for her.
Justin's
Let's get that
spoiling
like
me.
count going, guys. So CPOP, we're still waiting to see if CPOP can get another pop to the upside. Home Depot, HD on New York. Let's see what Home Depot is doing. Less than 1 million shares today. $400 stock though, so that's fine. Let's see where we're going to. So there we go. Home Depot. Oh, that's still CPOP. Home Depot looks like a lot of support in front of VWAP. $409 holding up pretty well over here. Looks like it wants to keep on going higher. 410.59 being the high of day, and we're once again above 410. We were, and now we just slightly dipped back under. I think we're looking to go test the high of day one more time here on Home Depot. Let me pull up the day chart. Well, this is useless. Let me pull up the day chart over here. 1 year. And the all-time high is 420.69 or 61. It would have been better if it was 69. Affirm 100 indeed. So we are short around what's our average 99.85 and basically giving it almost $1 to 101 on the stock. Let's see if it wants to stop us out on that 101 break, or if it wants to start paying us and start going to the downside. In my opinion, there's a lot of weakness in Affirm based on how the stock has been trading for quite a bit now. So we're just looking to capitalize on that weakness, but we don't want to be giving back too much of our day over here. So you be careful for sure. A little bit of a strength showing up indeed in front of 100, which is what I like personally, but not right now because I'm short. ZIM had a strong day. It is now going sideways. Let's go check out ZIM. 1.7 million shares traded so far. ZIM, we're waiting on the chart here. There we go. So ZIM did start going to the high side. It is now consolidating a little bit on these highs. Looks like it wants to go a little bit to sideways. Decrease in volume, lower highs, lower lows. Looks like it could just go to the downside and break 57 maybe, or find support at 57 instead. Either way, we're looking to see what will happen on ZIM later on around, maybe 12:30 to 1 o'clock, because volume has been decreasing for quite a bit now. We are going into lunchtime, obviously, so that makes sense.
Talking about lunchtime, we're debating now with Justin and the team on the chat for 1K likes. What should I get, Team Beeps or Happy Meal?
What? Where are you guys talking? I don't see this. Oh, personal messages.
No, no, in our chat.
In the YouTube chat. So what did you ask me?
So we're now trying to decide what should I get from Justin if we get 1,000 likes. Team Beeps or Happy Meal from McDonald's?
Sheesh. Well, what do you want? You want a toy?
I just don't want to be like that. I mean, but I want a toy.
Yeah, then the Happy Meal it is. Happy Meal it is.
Okay, Justin, you're so sweet. If we get 1,000, I would love Happy Meal.
Happy Meal it is. Let's go. You got a toy that even I get to play with. So Happy Meal all day.
Right.
Yes, sir.
You can eat burger or cheeseburger. What goes inside, and I can play with the toy.
Is that what comes with the Happy Meal? I've never bought one.
Know. Yeah, probably small.
I thought it was apple slices.
And apple slices goes to me.
I thought it was just apple slices and a bunch of chicken nuggets. Yeah, I've never bought a Happy Meal.
All right, guys, if you're kind and supportive and you want me and proud to get that Happy Meal from Justin, please smash the like button.
Justin's too nice. Justin's spoiling us over here. All right, where are we going? Hit that like button. Yes. CNBC says big tech regulations coming in 2022. Okay, darn. So it looks like maybe some tightening if regulations are coming. Could be some NASDAQ weakness coming into that if that's the news. Let me just put my head over to the side, see if I can see anything. I just see advertisements, so I'll put my head back over here. I'm waiting to try and get that like button to 666. Hey, that's my button. Get off that button. A toy that you get to play with. All right, buddy. Where we're going to? NVIDIA is still to the downside, but it still made a move, but not really flushing like we needed to. Looking at the market right now, let's pull up QQQ on NASDAQ. Where is QQQ on NASDAQ going to? On the 1 minute, we're currently at 459. Can I get my chart, please? Come on. Why are you so slow today? Ignore that volume candle. That has to be a fake candle. Yeah, it is, because it's a dark pool. I see the dark pool. So right now we're finding some support in front of, looks like 435, this range high, also this range bottom. I would like for that range to crack and go lower on the QQQs, because that would take my firm short and my NVIDIA short to the downside, much to the downside. Let's go check out where SPYs are. At the moment, SPYs looking like they are. If I show you the ETF, sorry, not ETF, the futures. This was the bottom that I was talking about, 4775-ish or so, where futures are holding up right now. If I show you the SPY ETF, looks like that was actually the pre-market lows where we're holding up in front of on the SPY ETF. So makes a lot of sense. Would love for that pre-market low to get taken out one more time, so we could have a little bit of a weakness in the market. PayPal's flushing. Oh boy, it looks like that 190 short was pretty good. It did go as high as 190.20 though, so I hope people didn't get stopped out on that. And technically you would have to given it the pre-market high, because we were not too far from there. So here we go. PayPal now working out a bit, coming to the downside. Looks like obviously Affirm, PayPal don't have a relationship, just an idea. They don't really have a basket trade in them either. But if PayPal start moving to the downside, maybe we could see some of these other fintechs to move to the downside too. Speaking of fintech, SoFi, man, absolute destruction today. Let's see how far we're down on SoFi. I'm gonna guess 1.84% unless that changes on me. No, so 2.5%, almost 2.5% to the downside. Currently above VWAP though. The low of day was $14.18. So this was the day that I should have actually bought SoFi on my long-term account, because I bought the stock and then I went and I analyzed it on whether I should have bought it or not. I should have done it the other way around and probably saved myself a whole $1 per share on that account. But anyways, $1 should not be that haggling over a dollar on a long-term investment. We're looking to hold the stock for a year or two. We'll see what happens. For now, though, obviously down 2% with 11 million shares traded. Why do I keep typing NQ for Baba when I know it's on NY? I don't know why, but that happens. So here we go. Baba taking out that 111 as I expected it to, and now trending lower towards the lower day. This is the point where I would look to go long, especially if SPYs, like look at this, SPYs are starting to go back to the north side. NASDAQ is also holding up exactly where it has been trading and not really going to the downside too far. So obviously Baba, being a Chinese stock, doesn't really have to follow the overall market, so could have its own mind too. But the idea is, like, I would like to go long on the stock if the markets are going up too, and if it's at the lower day, which is pretty much around those prices. Much rather be going a little bit closer to 1050 than 1070, but that's pretty much 20-30 cents. And if you're gonna haggle over 20-30 cents for a possible 50-cent move to the north side or a dollar move to the north side, then that's that's kind of messed up. Like, you shouldn't be haggling about that in my mind. Can we pull up an NFT related stock right quick? I guess the only NFT related stock I know is BBIG. Sorry? TCAT. Okay. I don't know that was NFT related. So okay, TKAT over here. On Amex, we were talking about it earlier, and it's getting ready to move to the north side again. Let's go. $5.35 the high a day. Let's quickly see on the dailies if there's a level on the high side that we can point out. TCAT dailies 1 year. Looks like that $8 is going to stand out, but that's pretty far away from where we are now. Not sure if we're going to even have that chance to get there today, but that $8 stands out quite a bit. We're at $5.35 with a 35% move to the north side today. My guess is, $5.50 or $6 at best, and then we look for a little bit of weakness coming in from those price points. Can you pull up Tesla, please? No, I cannot, but I will ask the Tesla god herself, the Tesla goddess, to pull it up. After your trade today, you are the Tesla goddess. Let's see what your opinions are on Tesla, Miss V.
All right, guys, let's take a look at Tesla. Don't play with scissors. It's dangerous.
Okay, Mom.
All right, guys. So basically, Tesla touched that 1071 level, got rejected, went back to the upside. It broke VWAP, now getting back. I mean, I would be careful. I don't see personally any opportunities for myself now. I'm super satisfied with this trade, but maybe I would give this a room until that what says 1075. Did Tesla went all the way to 1075 today?
I think it did.
Wow. Yeah, I did. Wow, it broke 1070 to the downside. So yeah, guys, I would be careful with Tesla. On news, I still think it has room to go lower, but in my opinion, it will close somewhere in this range, between 1070, 1085-ish. So that's my opinion on Tesla, but I'm not touching it for now. What about you?
I love it. I like it. Yeah, you know me. I try to stay away from Tesla as far as I can. That stock I scares me too much. TCAT making another move to the north side. Okay, TCAT looks like your NFT player over here, 40% to the north right now. Volume actually still there, picking up a little bit after 10 o'clock or so. I'm sorry, since 11 o'clock till 11:30, we didn't really have much volume, but right now, going into lunchtime, volume is picking up. That's not a good thing in my mind, because if volume picks up going into lunchtime, that means when volume depreciates, it's gonna decrease even more drastically. But that's just an idea. We'll see if that works out that way on TCAT. Right now, we're getting ready to go test that $5.50. We still haven't broke the high day, which is $5.35. So let's see if we can run through that level first and then go test the $5.50. I like playing around these even dollar prices. So, you know, your nice $5 and $6, but also your half dollar prices. So your $5.50 or your like $6.50 and so on. I like to see how stocks behave at these prices. And the idea is because, you know, people like to keep it simple. When people are throwing out their orders to take profits or their orders to throw stops out, they usually throw it out at like $5.50 for the high side, or I want to take a profit, let's just throw it at $5.50. Nice and easy, really quick to throw it up on the keys too. So because of those ideas and how human psychology is one of the biggest factor that moves the market, I like to look at how the stocks play around those levels, and that's why those even dollar breaks off the pre-market levels too are sometimes one of the most cleanest setups to take on. IWM flushing with the market. Let's go. So it looks like the Russell 2000s are coming to the downside right now. That's going to take the NASDAQ list. Let's go. NASDAQ's going down. SPYs are going down. NVIDIA now $2 in the money one more time. So basically where we took our profits previously. So that doesn't mean I take more profits. I just sit there waiting for that flush to come in that I've been waiting for quite a bit now. Firm coming back to the downside. So maybe I could have added, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to sit there, wait for my entry to play out as I planned it, and if it does not work out and stops me out, then I'll gladly take that stop because I'm sticking to my plan, baby. I like your shirt, Prad. Thank you. It's a crew neck. It's a Supreme crew neck. I don't know if you can see it, but it was too expensive. And before I was a trader or you know, an IT guy. I guess while I was an IT guy, I was trying to make some extra cash on the side by flipping hype beast gear. So Supreme and Bape were some of them. Did not work out at all. I failed at it. I ended up having to own every single product I bought because did not sell anything. Not a single item sold. How expensive was this? I think with customs and everything, this was around like 150 to like 200. It was stupid expensive. With the customs, absolutely nuts. I hate it. Not worth the price I paid for it. And now I'm stuck with it. I can't even sell it.
Looks stylish.
It sucks. I hate
The
it.
quality looks good.
It looks fine, but it's the fact that I struggle trying to sell it, and now I have to. Oh my god! Oh, that shock.
I didn't
Yeah.
give you electricity. Sorry.
No, it was just the idea that like I was struggling to sell it, and then I couldn't sell it, and now I have to wear it. It basically it's like I'm wearing my failure on me everywhere I go. That's how I feel every time I wear this.
I see. So your plan was from the first like to sell it.
Yeah, to sell like these
I
clothes
see.
to make extra cash on the side. Did
see.
not work out.
Well, that's the destiny. Maybe you will meet your wife in this,
This-
and she will fall in love.
Resellers.
Yeah. By the way, I'm just keeping an eye on another Tesla chart from TradingView. So also, as it broke this 1078 area, I also can see the room, according to this chart, to go to 1020ish also today. So again, I feel like today is the short day for Tesla. I mean, it is negative.
Amir says 150 isn't much. I was just typing in chat. I buy $10 clothes from Walmart, okay? 300 to 150 to 300, that's way too much. I don't be spending that much, buddy. All right, $10 Walmart clothes. That's the life I live, all right? That's a joke. I don't go to Walmart to buy clothes. I'm a little bit of a brand whore, but, you know, yeah. All right, I'll take that under 950. What are we talking about under 950? It's going down. Market's going down. We like it. A firm's not really moving yet, so we won't have to pull it up. Let's go to pimping a preezy or cheap. All right, buddy. Amazon has better clothes. Oh, I thought you wanted me to pull up Amazon. Well, since we talked about Amazon, let's just pull up Amazon anyways to see how one of our what's the word I'm looking for? NASDAQ basket stocks are looking like. So 1% to the downside, $34 move right now. Less than 1 million shares, but obviously, you know, $3,000 stock. You can't expect a lot of volume to come in. But, you know, anytime you see that much volume on Amazon, it's decent enough for me. Where are we going to, though? It looks like we're heading to the downside one more time. Go test the low a day, maybe, because the markets are getting ready to flush. Let me pull up the IWM Russell 2000. How do I do that? IWM on Amex? Yes. Never done this before. Actually worked. Let's go. IWM on AMEX, 9 million shares today. Let's see if we're going to go to the downside. No, we're actually flat on the IWM. So we got a pretty decent move over here off these highs on the IWM. Looks like it wants to hold up in front of 222.5 or 222.6 or so. If IWM starts to go to the downside, I'm going to expect AMC also go to the downside. Wow, AMC is actually below 28 today. Okay, let's cover AMC and GME while we're here. AMC below 28. Looks like it actually... I was looking at it off this open and I was like, okay, AMC is going to probably be above 28, 29 today, but completely ignored the move after that. And so today we're actually not going to do what I thought it would do. Came all the way as low as, what, 26.60 almost. Found support there and figured out a way to get back above VWAP. Currently, there's a decent amount of buying coming in above VWAP still, but the volume has decreased quite a bit since the open. So I'd like to see if IWM is going to the downside. Maybe that's going to take AMC with it, because remember, AMC is the #1 weighted stock in the IWM Russell. If you can get a decent close, I go. Why are we still talking about close? All right, Baba aiming for 112. Every time New York, huh? NASDAQ, sorry. So Baba, you're aiming for 112 move from these lows. I mean, obviously, I like that idea. I like the trade, but like keep in mind there is some obvious rejection happening around 1150 or so, the 100-day EMA or the 50-day EMA. The way that it actually struggled to even hold 111 on the bids and we broke it to the downside, I don't know if the stock has the move to 112. And then this opinion of mine, completely theory-based without any fact behind it, completely theory-based. I think the Chinese government is cracking down on Alibaba to break down the company. You know, they've been a monopoly for a while. Every time you see a company monopolize, you see the SECs or the government step in and then they break them down. So maybe that's what we're seeing over here. They basically cut ties with, what was it, Taobao recently, if I remember, and now they want to cut ties with, what was it today that they were trying to cut ties with? Let me pull up the article, or not the article, or work watch list. Webio. They were trying to cut ties with like the Twitter, I guess, the Chinese Twitter. So that's my idea on it. Is Baba is they're getting ready to break down Baba from the monopoly it was, in my mind, and hence we're seeing this down move being orchestrated by the government itself. Well, it's a CCP. And that's why even more weakness coming into it. And DD also, look at DD now. They blocked the selling of DD coming in on insider selling. And there was also about how they were going to, the way they're going to list onto the Hong Kong market means that they're not going to be adding shares or anything. It's just going to be a direct transfer of some sort. So I don't know if that's going to affect the stock in a way, or how it's going to affect it if it does, because I've never obviously seen that happen, never been a part of it. So that's going to be my first experience. Would love to see how that's going to happen. At the end of the day, it does not really affect me in any way, because I'm not going to be able to trade that changeover, right? So the last day of DD probably is going to be a fun delisting trade. So we'll see how that ends up being. Chinese companies like Baba need to change image of their ADRs. Fair. Buying the blue chips, dips, Apple, Google, AMD. Yeah, I like that. Buying. He's the one who actually put that idea into my head of buying the dips on all the companies that you like. So DraftKings, Palantirs being one for them, but the blue chips are always your safety nets, because these have to eventually go back up. The same idea on Apple is, I'll repeat that idea. If someone was to buy Apple today for cash, if someone just came up and said, I want to buy out the Apple company, they would have to put up over $180 cash. Sorry, I'll say 200, because that's what I said before. They would have to drop $200 per share to buy out Apple liquid cash right now. So if you use that mentality, Apple just has to just keep on rocking at every time it goes to the downside. That's just a simple idea on it. DraftKings is risky because it won't necessarily go back up. 100% agreed on that side. I don't disagree on that. All of my positions SoFi, Palantir, DraftKings, MetaVerse, all of them are in that same boat. But that's the type of boat I want to start with because, I'm not starting with a lot of capital on my account. I'm building my account right now, learning to become on that, learning to grow my brain on the investment side. So we're starting with a little bit of a risky basket, and then when I'm comfortable with adding more money to my account and buy these, because if I can't buy 10 shares of Apple, I don't want to buy Apple. So I'm in that type of mindset. So I'll wait for that moment when I can buy at least 10 shares of Apple in my own account and then build upon that. There goes NIO with volume. Ooh wee! Let's go check out NIO. Why is my NIO not pulling up? All right, NIO, come on, charts. Thank you. Down 5.5% today with 31 million shares traded so far. Looks like the low of the day was 27.50, and we made a higher high, higher low pattern all the way back to VWAP, where we're currently slightly under VWAP right now. So it looks like $28. So you're talking about there goes NIO with volume. So actually volume is not really increasing in a way where I would like to. So NIO is not really doing much. It made a little pop of a 20-cent pop towards VWAP over here, but I'm expecting rejection of VWAP. If we break VWAP and go higher, then I'm gonna expect somewhat of a bigger move happening. But volume, in my opinion, just kind of flat still. I'd like a bigger increase in volume because you can get rejected over here on NIO without a doubt.
Brad, let's take a look at S&P 500 index overall. S&P 500 is flat, up 0.03%. Could you hide my face? All right, guys. Well, still a lot of positivity. S&P flat, as I said before. Cruise liners are slightly negative today. NCLH is down almost 1%. CCL is down 0.74%. WYNN Resorts and Las Vegas Sands are also down today. Airlines are also having a negative day. AAL is at the bottom, down almost 2%. UAL and Dell down almost 1%. Boeing is down 0.98%. Retailers are having a positive day overall, with Tractor Supplies leading to the upside, up almost 3%. Target is up almost 2%. Etsy is negative, down 1.27%. Also, Starbucks is having a nice day, up 0.72%. Yum Brands up around 1%, and Pan National is down 0.5%. Financials and banks are mixed. Financial sector is mixed, but banks are positive overall. Media entertainment sector has negative day. Twitter is down 1.31%. Facebook is down almost 1%. Energy sector is having also negative day. Semiconductors technology sector is mixed. Micron having a positive day, leading to the upside, up 3.5%. AMD is down more than 3%. NVDA is down 2%. So microchip is up 0.5%. VDC hardware stock, Western Digital, is having a great day, leading to the upside, up 5.5%, while Oracle is down 0.62%. Healthcare sector is mostly positive. Let me see if we have. Where do we have Moderna? Anyways, Regeneron is up 1.5%. Food, beverages is positive. Real estate, materials, all mostly positive. So again, markets are flat, 0.02%. So this is great. Still a lot of opportunities, either for long trades, either for short trades. And guys, while Brad away, I want to remind you, please smash the like button. I want to get my Happy Meal so bad. I didn't eat Happy Meal for ages, and here Justin is ready to bring me this for 1K likes. But the thing is, only you can help me to get that. I promise I will show you the toy I will get if we get that 1,000 likes. Throw to the legend.
Let's do it. All right, where are we? So Affirm finally working out for us, 20 cents in the money right now. Let's go Affirm. Much lower is what we want from you. But, you know, honestly, I think Affirm might just cap out at VWAP if it does go to the downside. So I will start taking profits around $99 and lower. What's going on with NIO? Is NIO going higher? So NIO pretty much still doing what I'm expecting it to, just be around the VWAP and get rejected slightly below VWAP. Good time to get into airline stocks while they're cheap. 100% agree with that. Hey, bro, what's a good volume for you to enter into a trade, long or short? It's somewhat relative, honestly, but anything over 1 million shares, I like seeing stocks move at least 1 million shares on the day. But it really also depends on the time of the day and the type of setup you're taking. Like if you're taking breakout trades and the stock doesn't have volume at like later on in the day, which is obviously stocks don't have volume later on in the day, that's the type of setup you don't want to be taking. But if volume shows up, like right here, look at this, the breakout is happening, volume's increasing on NIO. That's the type of breakout that we're looking for right now, trying to go see if we can get higher than VWAP. And now the sentiment's changing. Look at that, the candle itself on the volume is now actually getting higher than the previous candles, and this is where I would be okay, like a little bit of excitement happening on NIO. But before, when we only got like a 10-20 cent pop and a consolidation, which is not much there. So now maybe NIO could actually get above VWAP and stay above VWAP, but I'm still expecting rejection around these prices. But back to your question about volume, yeah, it's like for Affirm, for example, that's a stock I love trading. You guys remember me trading Affirm almost every single day for a month straight. Miss V
yes, sir.
remembers that too. And basically that was because Affirm was popping every day. Affirm, even before open, there was more than 1 million shares being traded on Affirm in pre-market alone. So that means there's eyes on the stock, there's people on there, there's money being moved on that company. So I'd much rather be trading that. But for today, when I pulled up Affirm in pre-market, there was barely even 100,000 shares being traded, and then off the open there was like maybe 200,000 shares being traded. Right now we're at 3 million, yeah, but we're also like halfway through the day. So Affirm's big time lower on the volume end compared to the last few months that we're watching. But also that's the overall market. The market just been getting lower and lower on the volume end, which makes sense. You know, we went through a big volume period thanks to AMC and GME. Retail traders were all over the place on the market. NIO for long term here is no brainer. Bearish look for this stock is 65. Bullish look, bearish look for 65, and bull is 87. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I mean I like that. I just don't like to invest in any NIO, in any Chinese companies right now because the way CCP is dealing with things. So that's my idea behind Chinese companies. But it is what is it called? It is a very sound, logical car making company, and you know I like the idea on it, without a doubt. It's just CCP that I'm scared of. CCP controls my fear. Roblox still moving. I think I only looked at Roblox once today, so let's go check out where Roblox is. All right, Roblox, 6 million shares traded today. Indeed, moving to the north side. Let's go, Roblox. Looks like it found some bottoms previously around 94.26 or so, and then shot back to 95, and then started finding support at 95. Higher highs, higher low patterns, even though it kind of looks like sideways. It is sideways. It has been making higher highs, higher lows in the sideways channel, and then finally managed to break out above 96 and VWAP. So it looks like it wants to now go test 97 maybe. But Roblox, man, below 100, obviously. A little bit of a struggle. And if I remember showing you guys this candle on Roblox on the daily chart, which was around $93. So Roblox bounced right before that line. So it looks like the idea kind of still holding up over there, which was 93.02, the bottom of this candle, which was on the second day after earnings report. EXPR making moves. That was a short squeeze play, if I remember, at one point. Let's go check it out. The 1.2 million shares traded. EXPR Okay, it's up 3%, but you know, not 4.6. It's up 3%, and the volume is 1.2 million shares, but it's a $3 stock. You know, you like to see a lot more volume on a $3 stock because you're only gonna get, like, if it's only trading 1 million shares, these moves are going to be really sleeper. It's like watching paint dry. So I'm not really a fan of this stock over here. I think you're just trying to pump it at this point because you're copy pasting me. So I'm going to move on from this one. We don't like pumpers. Rivian making a move back to the looks like, oh man, we went much lower than my original exit. Obviously, you know, the Lord's work himself, Sean, put out the sticky note. Look what the sticky note says, support around 96. So seeing the buying that came in front of 97, I kicked myself out of that trade. I was happy because the stock made a move to 98.5, and then eventually we did go back to 96.62, 96.50. So Sean, another time helping us out on that sticky note. If you're not following that, man, you're making mistakes out there. So look at this. So he said support 96. I took that play. I made pretty much what, $2-3 per share. MU, I took that play even though I paper handed it. I executed that trade pretty poorly, actually. I took that 95 breakout, but if I took that 94 long on the dip down like he did, that would have been a crazy trade too. So I don't know if Sean wants to talk about it. Sean, you want to talk about your trades?
I don't have to.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. So yeah, that's the. Yes, Miss V, you want to put Sean on?
Absolutely.
Yo, what's up, guys? Great job today, Prad, as usual, and Ms. V. Good trading, but I'm just into this right now, Peloton. So Peloton down 0.34, the same as the NASDAQ here, and we just made this base near VWAP. So I'm gonna try to think that might have been a bottom, a little bit of a flush down here. Obviously, Peloton, I mean, this is not a great price for them, down to 35 bucks. But, you know, nice move down here on the 20-minute chart. Maybe that was the flush. Obviously, we have nothing in here to look at, but that $36, I kind of feel like we're going to try to make a run back to 36. So this is going to be a trade that I'm going to hold on to until we break down at least through VWAP here and then maybe this bottom support. So let's see if we can get going, you know, targeted back up to the high side. I have no idea what caused this run up, but let's see if it can happen again here on Peloton. So I like this trade. I like this trade for the risk reward. Like I said, we're long at O's, 02 right now actually, on that break. So we're long 35.02 and we're giving it back to 70. So we need at least 30 cents worth of a win here, which I think we get no problem, back to 35.50. If it comes up here, we'll probably get out a half and then see if we can get the rest upside from there. So target it out. I like the risk reward on that one. And then, yeah, thanks for the talk on Rivian there. I haven't made a trade on it yet. Actually, now, I'm just in now. So I'm actually short now. What we looked at here today is this 100 break, right? And as soon as that broke, it was such a great move. It was actually broke clean. Right here was the break, broke 100. This is on the sticky note, and that's why I'm crazy I don't have this. It just kept going all the way down, didn't even really stop until 98.60, and then there's the rebound off of 96 flat. So I think it's come up a little bit too much here. Let's see if we can short Rivian against this 98.50.
Thank you, Sean. Yeah, would love to short Rivian, obviously. There's a meme going on that every day I come in, I'm pretty surprised that we have to pay for shorts on Rivian. Like, there's so many shares out there. Why do we have to pay for it? But anyways, coming back to that joke that I wanted to reference is basically, you know, if you go to a bar way too often, you basically are like a regular and they know what you're going to get. And you're like, oh, the regular, please, the usual. And for me, the usual is paying for the shorts on Rivian. So I just come into my seat, sit down, and then first my message I send out to Greg is, I want X amount of shares short Rivian to short. And he's just like, at this point, man, that's just the bartender usual. Don't even tell me the stock, just type in the usual. And that's what I did today. I came in and just typed in bartender, I want the usual, and he knew exactly what to do. And he gave me my shares to short Rivian. And today I actually made use of it. So yesterday, even though I paid for shorts, I didn't make a use of it on Rivian. Today, made use of it. We did get a nice move off that to the downside. Let's go, Rivian. And Sean is now back in the short around $98. Let's see if we can get another move back to the low of day, which is around 96.62. And obviously that support at 96, we'll have to keep an eye on it. Maybe we get a nice little long in front of that. That may be the funniest thing you said. You comedic genius who slay me. All right, peace. We get it. You're ha 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 ha. You're funny, peace. The norm, yes, the norm. That's right. Are you bearish long-term Rivian? Yes. Until Rivian goes to like maybe $60-$70, I'll be bearish on it. But forget the bearishness when you see buyers coming in at $96. Like that 95, 96 level on Rivian, there is some sort of a hidden buyer just like loading up on those levels over there. So I don't like Rivian until 96 breaks. If 96 breaks, 95 breaks, oh man, I think those shorts are going to be so nice. So I can't wait for that day. The evil empire is falling. Oh no, why are the banks are the evil empire? My goodness. All right, let's go check out the evil empire. Bank of America, Morgan Stanley, and JPM apparently are coming to the downside right now. Flat on the day in my opinion, only down 0.15, but indeed a little bit of a move to the downside. New lower day established on Bank of America. Let's go check out Morgan Stanley. What? Why can't I pull up? Let's close that. Where's the trade ideas? Huh? Trading view.
What are you looking for?
Anyways, whatever. Well, there we go. Morgan Stanley finally loaded up. Morgan Stanley now looking to go test $99 another time. We did break 99, went as low as 98. 94, so a weak break of 90. I want to go check on XLF. UEXY is actually now going to go to the lower day here, so let's see if the VIX is going to go to the lower day. I want to check on XLF because this is the financial ETF. Let's see if XLF is going to the upside and is also at the lower days. Most likely going to see a very similar chart. Look at the bids compared to the offers. That's a stacked bid. My goodness. That bid is huge for XLF compared to the offers. So maybe we're going to make an uptick over here on the XLF ETF and start going higher. So yeah, look at that. Look at the banks ETF getting a little bit of a push lower, obviously.
Prad, a few people talk about Amazon. Amazon is slightly down. And again, Brandon, I'm not sure if you were announcing, but there are some news on Amazon's Alexa that told the child to do potentially lethal challenge involving live electrical plug and coin. So I don't know if this could affect the stock to go to the downside. Anyways, around 1%, the downside for Amazon.
Yeah, that was a pretty weird one. I use my Alexa every day, so I've never heard her say anything like that. Actually, I have to yell at my Alexa because she doesn't listen to me enough.
Be careful, she can give you evil advice.
Evil advice, yeah, maybe I should be careful. Every morning I'm like screaming at Alexa, Alexa, shut up! And my dad like knocks on the door and is like, yo, can you chill? Like people are sleeping. I'm like, yo, the alarm won't stop going off. What do you want me to do, brother? And he's like, all right, man, I'm gonna...
to have someone who you can like, you know, put your negative energy into and they're not affected.
Yeah.
Like you literally scream at the Alexa and then you're like, phew.
Yes, yeah, exactly. You're like, that's a therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah, therapy session with Alexa.
But Alexa can be cruel.
But will Alexa hurt Amazon? I don't think too much because Alexa sales have been going down. A lot of people, you know, there was a big fad behind the whole house speakers, but the house speaker sales have been going down quite a bit ever since. And in terms of, you know, I think that was just a programming error that's very easily fixable. Yeah, it's kind of bad on Amazon's part that happened, but it's very easily fixable. It's just like a line of code to be changed. So on that part, I don't think it should affect it too much. And you know, everything in my room is automated. The second I walk into my room and I say, "Hey Alexa, I'm home," the lights turn on, the desktop turns on, the
Wow.
Everything turns on.
I didn't know she does this.
I have it set up like that.
How?
I bought like outlets. I bought special plugs that connect to the internet, and then those things connect to the Alexa. So like without those plugs, obviously it doesn't work. Yeah.
Future is here.
Yeah. Like that, if you ever see like a future home video on YouTube, they're all like that. They're all like that, and that's the type of house I want to own one day. Yeah, stuff like that, exactly. You clap and the lights are out and stuff like that. I'm sure Amir Zing in California probably has one, or St. Lion in what's it called, in Vancouver. St. Lion's house is beautiful. My goodness, one of our viewers. He's one of our viewers. He's a ONE FC champion. His house is beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Where are we going to? All right, AMD consolidating at 148. Stop saying ALEXA. My house is freaking out. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. ALEXA. Yeah, ALEXA or hello GEOOGLE. What am I spelling, bro? I can't even spell Google. Oh my goodness. GEO. Come on. All right. AMD apparently got called out. Let's go check out AMD. I didn't even think about the saying the ALEXA word is gonna trigger stuff off. That's hilarious. All right, that's the first time that a streamer gets to get back on the viewers. AMD over here down 3%, still holding up in front of 148, so I like that. Market weakness is still there. SPYs have just really not gone back. Oh my goodness, that chart's big. SPY hasn't really gone back to VWAP and has been struggling around the same levels. And so has Nasdaq, just slowly trickling on to the lower day, looks like. So my Affirm trade still in the money, 60 cents. My NVIDIA trade has retracted quite a bit. We're only $1.20 in the $1.29 in the money, but still in the profit, so not worried about it at all. So AMD in front of 148, you could go for a long over there in case the 148 breaks, the lower day being 147.90. You just get out for a loss and move on and come back in maybe later on. Prad should get more old tech like LP records, like a record player. I used to have a cassette player. I know what floppy disks are, okay? My first game contained 21 floppies, if I remember correctly. And I had to install the game floppy by floppy. That's right. You guys don't even know the stuff that I had to deal with in technology aspects. Haha. You guys think I'm just one of these millennials who was born with the iPad in their hand, huh? Nicola at $10? No shot. Wow. Okay, Nicola, what's going on over here? So Nicola was at $11 not too long ago, based off of that positive news, I guess one positive catalyst, which was actually delivering one truck. So Nicola got the move up to $12 or so where we were trading the stock, and then ever since then it started going back to the downside, and I kind of stopped trading it because we're getting back into the previous ranges where I like trading stocks that are outside of previous ranges. So we're now coming back into this $9 to $10 range on Nicola. You could look for a long over here on 10. Look at the support on 10. The break of 10 did take place with the week break, so you could go for a long and then maybe get a nice 15-cent move to VWAP. But if $10 breaks, you want to get out for a loser right away. There should be some decent liquidity on the way down too that you should be able to not slip too far. So I like the idea, but I'm not going to be making that trade. One truck catalyst. Yeah, exactly. The one truck catalyst. He's never seen a floppy. He's talking about those 35. What? All right, man.
I think it's something related to the football.
Football? Yeah, could be.
Yeah, there was a message I'm going to send you.
Speaking of football, Sean, who are you betting on for football? Super Bowl. My buddy wants me to bet on Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right, so maybe we can talk about this later because my buddy wants me to put money on Buccaneers. I don't know anything about NFL at all. I don't watch a single game. Ask the chat. Chat, what do you guys think? Let me know. We'll vote for it. Miss V, could you start a vote for it?
Can you send me the message with the names?
For sure.
Because, sorry, I'm so far from football. But the people who will perform, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar will take the world's biggest stage at SoFi Stadium in Englewood.
At SoFi Stadium? Let's go, SoFi. Let's go, SoFi. That's what I'm talking about. That's for the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Let's go. That's a pretty strong lineup over there. For once, a decent lineup that I would maybe watch. No, none of those Beyoncés and your Mariah Carey's coming on putting me to sleep. No offense to anyone who enjoys that, but I enjoy listening to Mariah Carey on Christmas. That's it. Not on football nights.
But it's not Mariah Carey.
Oh, I'm just. I'm just.
I hope it was Mariah Carey. I mean, I don't watch football, but Super Bowl performances are always the best. And Beyonce one. Wow.
The last one was Weekend, right? I watched that one.
The last one was either Weekend or yes, I believe so. Weekend's good too. Also, but again, Beyonce. Have you seen Beyonce one?
I haven't seen it, but I heard about it.
It's
I
beyond.
heard about it. Yeah.
It's beyond, literally. And yeah, Shakira and Jennifer Lopez. It was okay. Beyonce
Yeah.
did great. So what should I ask? TB Bucks or GB Parkers? Who do you cheer for? Or
Yeah. Who do
would
I
you bet?
who do I bet on? TB Bucks or GB Packers?
Cool. Let's go.
Prad wants Justin Bieber on Super Bowl. Yo, Justin Bieber, yo, listen. Don't
please.
even hate on J Beebs, okay? I was a big hater on J Beebs, but now I'm a believer. J Beebs slaps. Anything J Beebs touches now is absolute slaps.
Literally 3 team pips left here from 2 days
2 days ago.
I'm not throwing them away. When this limited thing is
You're gonna
stopped,
sell 'em?
I'm gonna sell. That's probably how it
There's
works,
gonna be
okay?
mold on him, Miss V. There's gonna be nasty mold growing out of it. Are you crazy? You better throw that shit out.
I promised Guy Lax that when he visited Toronto, I'll save those tickets
Oh,
for
that's
him.
gonna be molded all
You
over the
think?
place. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's gonna be so bad by then. All right, go long on Justin Bieber's wife. Yeah, what's her name? Haley Bieber Baldwin something? I don't know. Can't have mold if they're dry, Prad. You sure? I don't know, man. Maybe vacuum seal it? I don't know. Yeah, maybe not. It's food. How do you not get mold on breaded food? Anyways, moving on from Nicola. Nicola's still holding up in front of $10. Check CYTO. CYTO on NASDAQ, 7.8 million shares traded today. Where are we going to? To the moon. 44% to the north side right now. Look at the stock. So no volume at all day until like 12 o'clock or so. So lunchtime kicks in, and we actually got a big volume candle recently, pushing the stock even much higher. Not like we needed any big candles because the stock was just on an upward trajectory and wasn't stopping. And then some buyer came in and just helped them out even more. So here we go to the north side. $2.50, I guess, is what I'm going to be watching right now on CYTO. Since the volume increased and is increasing as we talk about it, my guess is the momentum is just getting started on the stock. I was gonna go show you my Affirm. So where are we on Affirm over here? Affirm coming to the downside to $99 was where my first target was. So we got kicked into that target profit area. Looking for a much move to the downside. See if it can get a break of VWAP for the rest of my shares. And then NVIDIA, we're still holding it. Not really worried about it. Someone asked me why I'm shorting Del Taco. This is a buyout stock. So this is just another setup that I like trading. And the stock is getting bought out for $12.51. And the idea is it should not go higher than $12.51. So I'm short $12.48, and I'm just basically trying to get out at the same price, collecting fees, and that's the advantage we have over here at Day Trade the World. You can pick and choose multiple gateways. For example, BATS. If you're sitting on the gateways if you're sitting on the bids or ask waiting to get filled, you basically get paid, I think, like a small rebate. And the more you do that, the more fees you can just keep on collecting. So that's basically what I'm doing over here. Getting in 28, getting out 28. Even though it says I'm short 48, 48, 12.48, I'm basically just collecting fees. I'm not making any spread on it. It's just extra money here and there that the market allows me to make. But obviously you guys see how long I've been sitting in this position. It's just been doing absolutely nothing. Only made about 22 trades on it. Another stock that I've been trading like that is the same one from yesterday. So this was a pretty good one for me. CERN. You guys remember CERN from yesterday, obviously. If I just show you the candles, here we go. I shorted it, then I started going long on it. Basically the same thing, just going long and short all over the place. Taking the spread, taking the rebates, any way possible to make some extra buck. Praddy Daddy is going to be on it.
Pretty Daddy, do you remember we were talking about the importance of New Year celebration in Russia?
Yeah.
Like it's like major celebration in our country. And here GH says, hi Miss V from Russia. Привет GH. We have 10 days off from 31st December to 9th January. Russia has crazy holidays.
That's crazy.
Congrats, guys.
I'm gonna move to Russia at this point. Can we open an office in Russia?
I'm pretty sure.
All right, we're going to Russia. I'm taking Miss V with me. We're gonna host from Russia.
I'm taking you with me.
That's true. You are from Russia. You should be taking me. That's true. Prad is melting out of his chair right now. When she said Pratty Daddy, I did. Facebook breaking down. Let's go check out Facebook. Where are we going to the downside, I'm going to guess. Market did go lower. So I'm going to show you guys the SPY futures real quick. So there's your ESs. Here's your NASDAQ futures also. So Facebook apparently cracking to the downside. We just broke low a day, I'm going to guess. What's the low a day? 342.40. So yeah, looks like we're just now breaking low a day. Attempting to go much lower maybe on MOVERS. So yesterday we got a pretty decent move to the north side if I remember, and then we gave it back, so never mind. And now we're looking to see if there's any support in front of this 342.50 area, and if there is support, you might just end up getting a nice long trade out of it, about 50 cents to $1 per share. But if that level gets taken out, obviously you don't want to be holding that long. Go to the bathroom and release your APPS. Let's go check out this one again. Has it moved? Not really. Volume hasn't picked up. What was the stock that we were looking at? The volume picked up on. Darn, I'm blowing a blank right now. So I'm just gonna move to something on our watch list, which was supposed to be the #1 volume leader. Where is it? Pixie. Pixie was apparently related to the metaverse in some way, or at least they claim to be, and hence they got somewhat of a move to the north side because of that claim. So 36% bump on Pixie from $1 to almost $2 in pre-market. We gave back some of that move off the open, obviously, and have been pretty much holding around VWAP, just slightly below VWAP. Looking for buyers to come in maybe later on in the day. NASDAQ and the SPYs made a pop just now, so looking to see if any stocks such as AMD maybe at 148. Maybe we could look for a long over here. As this take out liquidity, they don't want to give it to me, really. I don't want to take out liquidity anymore. I'm just gonna wait for it. We'll wait for it at 148.20, and if they give it to me, great. But I think I'm gonna not get a chance to get a fill on there, and you know, I'm being haggling over 10 cents, really. So I'm just gonna cross over and take that fill because I'm not gonna haggle over 10 cents. Let's take this rocket ship now to around 149 or even 150 if that's possible. Obviously, we have seen AMD struggle at 150 off the opening drive, which is where we were trying to go long at, even though we got about 50-cent scalp off that 150. Obvious weakness coming in, and actually I want to thank Arun, because if I wasn't listening to the morning show, Arun explaining the weakness in AMD and in the overall futures, I would have probably added back over here on the move and pretty much gave back everything I made on AMD. So overall, back down to 148, which is where the support line is. We're looking to catch this long right now with the move in the market. So here's the NASDAQ trying to make a move to the north side. Here's your SPYs, which almost went to the low a day and started making a move to the north side also. So we're just trying to capitalize on the market move along with the AMD at the lower days.
Prad CYTO is trending on the chat. Altamira Therapeutics is up around 40% right now after positive update on antiviral nasal spray Bantrio. Bantrio.
Okay. They say the band. Okay, so yeah, CYTO. I'll pull it right back up over here. Microsoft got called out that it was breaking low a day. Yeah, so for sure, along with the rest of the stocks over there, which were pretty much near low a day, Microsoft being one of them, like Facebook. So it looks like they broke it and are trying to curl back up along with the market. CYTO got called out by Miss V. So let's go check out CYTO. CYTO. I believe this was the one actually that so this was the one that had the volume increase. So I drew a blank. So thank you, Missy, for helping me out over here. And she also gave you guys what the catalyst was that's allowing the stock to have this increase in volume and in price. So 43% up right now. We're still waiting to see if it's going to go test $2.50. I'm not sure if I can see size down there because we're pretty far away from $2.50. Yeah. So we're going to have to wait a little bit to see if there's any size at that price. I'm probably not gonna be any size there, to be honest, but I'd like to see if there is size there. We could use that size a little bit more to make a trade out of it.
Prad, chat is very helpful. Oh, all right. Now it is. It just was 50% for TB Bucks and 50% for GB Parkers.
How am I supposed to bet on that?
Well, now 51 for TB Bucks.
Okay, good, because that's what my buddy wants me to do, and Sean wants GB Packers, so maybe I could go against Sean, and then it would be a friendly rivalry to see who wins. Cause even though I don't know anything about NFL, so maybe Sean's gonna win because he actually. Then why is this guy telling me to put money on him? What the heck? Yo, why does this guy tell me to put money on Buccaneers if they're not going to make the Super Bowl? Yo, I'm about to beat up this guy. I'm going to Mississauga today to beat this guy up.
That's his plan.
They're both in NFC. Okay, nice. Don't bet against Brady. What is he on Buccaneers or the other one? He's on Buck? Okay. Okay. C-Pop is getting called out again. C-Pop had a pretty big decline in volume off the open and because obviously lunchtime. We should be coming into the end of lunchtime over here, which should be bringing volume back into the market. So C-Pop over here, we should look for a move coming in because it is above VWAP. We're holding on the 100-day EMA. So, the slightest increase in volume could take the stock in either direction and break out of the range that it's stuck in at the moment. We're looking for a breakout long of maybe $3.25 and a breakout short of maybe $3 or just $3 flat in general if you want to go short. But it's kind of just giving you a range right now, and we're waiting for volume to pick back up. SPYs and NASDAQ, NASDAQ, SPY and NASDAQ. I thought I said NASDAQ and QQQ. But yeah, SPY and NASDAQ getting ready to really go test VWAP maybe with this move that we're seeing in the market. Market just continuing to give us the same boring sideways action for the rest of the day maybe. Something like yesterday, I wanted a flush into market movers and we didn't get any. Maybe today we got a flush around 2 o'clock or so at the closing show when you guys get thrown over to Neil, Sean, and Arun today.
Neil's back on a Friday.
Sorry, Arun, Sean, and Brandon today.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Should we take a look at Uber?
Yeah, for sure. Uber Duber.
Right.
Let's go check out where Uber is currently. Uber, where are you? 42.70, high day being 42.94. So we're not too far from the high day. My guess would be, okay, so I was going to guess that we're making the high day at the moment, but we're not. We're basically stuck in this range over here, looking for volume to increase and take Uber all the way up north to the high day around $43. And if $43 breaks, I'm going to see if that's going to be a weak break to get short so we can ride it back to VWAP, or this is not going to break out of this range and it's going to break out to the downside by breaking the 100-day EMA. So maybe on the 100-day EMA break confirmation around 42.60 or so, that could be a short play to VWAP around 20 cents to the downside. Prad, AI doesn't take a lunch break, only humans. That's true. That's true. But that's the point, though. You don't want to be fighting algorithms, right? Like if you're fighting algorithms and bots around lunchtime, around low volume periods, the chances are you get fingerprinted by these high frequency trades, and they know how to push people out of their trades, you know. So I try to stay away from low volume periods because you're fighting algorithms, and you want to be fighting other people who might know less than you is the basic idea, because that's where most of the money is being made from, and that's the retail order flow. That's the for lack of a better word, that's the dumb money, right? You want to be fighting dumb money, not the big money who actually have the potential to hold the stock way longer than you and actually push you out of your trade. Apple will be delisted. Okay, chill on that. Chill on that. Apple will be delisted.
Yesterday on the poll in between Apple and Android, Apple won though.
Apple won? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw a post on Instagram. It said Android was the most unattractive thing on the in 2021. Ooh. Like the biggest turnoff for women was a guy having an Android phone.
Wow. Really, yeah. Don't I?
Sorry? Good thing you're already married, yeah. It looks like I'm gonna be stuck being alone for the rest of my life unless I start carrying an Apple just to get a date or something. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. Do you use iceberg orders? We can, but I don't. I don't see a reason to use iceberg in my current career of my trading, but I feel attacked. Yeah, I feel very attacked, man. I feel emasculated at this point, and now I have to go to Apple. But no, I don't use icebergs, but we can use on our platform if we want to. What about Google Pixel? That is an Android, Amir. Come on, you know that. So is every woman that makes their choice based on that? Most likely. Most likely.
This is so funny,
My ex said the same thing. My ex was like, you have an Android. That's the biggest turnoff. I'm like, how does me having an Android have to do with anything?
Women have something with Apple.
You guys are just Apple fangirls. You guys love Apple.
Yeah, and Starbucks.
And Starbucks. Yeah. And Louis Vuitton.
Chanel,
Gucci. But Louis Vuitton mostly, though. I see more Louis Vuitton handbags on women than any other brand.
Well, that's true, but I would prefer Gucci.
You would prefer Gucci?
Yes.
I would prefer Goyard.
Goyard?
Yeah.
I don't know that.
You don't know
one.
Goyard?
No.
Oh, you gotta look. That's my brand. I was actually looking up
I'll
Goyard
check it
wallets,
out.
and
Is it for men or for everyone?
it's a luggage company. Like they make bags and stuff. They don't make clothes, but it's like a Paris.
Maybe I heard of
Yeah.
them.
They don't have a boutique in Canada, I think, and that's why I'm struggling to buy a wallet. I really want a wallet because my wallet's like a Herschel wallet, and this is like I deserve something nice. It's either the not Apple.
Like
it's either
this?
the Google Pixel phone or the Goyard wallet. So I'm debating either I spend money on a Goyard wallet, which is around $400 to $500 maybe, or $1,000 on a Google phone. So I don't know. I'll decide. That's my color right there. Yeah. If I was, it's either gonna be blue or a green one. I don't know where the green one is.
I didn't see.
Yeah,
that.
the green one, something like that. Yeah, we'll see. Something like that. That's my print though. That Goyard print. Ooh wee. When I see a woman on the streets with the Goyard print, oh, she has my heart right away, no doubt. Women use iPhone. All right, enough with the women and the men and the iPhone and the Google and the Android and the Goyard and the Louis. Let's get back into the market. What are the markets doing? We're getting ready to go back.
Stop dreaming.
Stop dreaming, exactly. Stop daydreaming over here. Let's see what the markets are doing. Getting ready to go back down, actually. So at AMD, not looking like it wants to help us out on the long over here. We'll hold it a little bit longer. I'm actually just going to throw my stop out because I don't want to be holding the stock past the day low. So 147 point... we'll do 7 and then we'll do 147.99. So forget the value. I'll just do days low. 147.89 is the days low. So yeah. All right, we're sitting on this one a little bit. NVIDIA back to the downside. Let's go. Affirm we did make a little bit of a pop, which I'm not going to add on. We're just going to hold on to it, see if Affirm can manage to go back down. But it is doing exactly what I thought it would do, is bounce off of VWAP. You put money into a wallet, not into a wallet. What a waste. Hey, man, listen. People buy what makes them happy, all right? Maybe having an empty wallet that looks good without any money in it makes me happy, all right? Do you use a tick chart for futures or a time chart? The tick filter, like the NYSE tick chart, I usually use it for stocks, but I guess you could use it for futures too. I haven't heard anyone use it, but you know, if there's a setup around it, then why not?
Prad, I see a very important message here on the chat. You guys need to start putting more attention to your Instagram account. There are like 3 accounts pretending to be you guys, and whoever doesn't know you guys can get scammed. Thank you for bringing this up. And again, all we can say, guys, those accounts, they block us. We mostly can't see them, so only you can help us to prevent people to get scammed by those accounts is to report as many times as you can. We were talking with Natalie and she said, like, please do it as many, like each of you, because Instagram reacts pretty slow on all those reports. So we would really appreciate if you report. And besides that, remember that we have our main TraderTV.Live account, and the only one legit account is this one. You can !socials
Social or socials?
Socials on the chat, and the Nightbot will send you all the links with our official information. Besides that, this is our main account, and only 6 people it follows: Prad, Sean, Brandon, me, Neil, They Trade the World. We need to follow Justin. Are the legit accounts. Any others are not real. And remember, we don't sell anything except for membership, $5 per month, our merchandise, which you can find in the store on our main account, and that's it. TraderTV.Live doesn't sell anything else. No like coins, no cryptos, NFTs. Everything is absolutely for free. So please be aware and stay safe and be smart on the internet.
Yeah, well said, Miss V. Be careful, guys. Be vigilant. You know, focus on if anyone's contacting you. Obviously, it's not us. If we are the ones messaging you first, it's not us, without a doubt. Facebook dragging the market down. Yeah, I pulled up Facebook over here. It looks like Facebook did manage to break that low a day and go almost to $342. Bounced slightly above 342 at 342.10. Currently trading almost 6 million shares on Facebook, down 1% at the moment. Markets are still, you know, not really flushing as far as you would think they would with the Facebook move over here. So it looks like, you know, still a little bit of a sideways action. But yeah, man, Facebook indeed allowing the market to get to the downside a little bit more than it maybe would have without it. JPM, but I don't trust the volume. So let's go check out JP Morgan. Come on, load up. All right, so here we go. JP Morgan, nice move off the lows over there on JP Morgan. So that could have probably done the same on BAC, yeah, and Morgan Stanley too, yeah, no. So Morgan Stanley lagging behind than the other two over there. So let me pull up XLF over here and see if XLF did. I mean, XLF should basically do what most of the banks did there, and I called it out too. Just pulling up XLF, you know, just noticing the amount of size on the bids compared to the offers for the next like 10 cents or so was just instantly so obvious over there for the long. And now we're kind of seeing a little bit of a same pattern, but this time we do have size on the offer, not too far out from currently, so we could have a little bit of a battle here. We're also at somewhat of a previous lower day area, which could act as a resistance. So this is just your ETF, your bank's ETF, and Morgan Stanley lagging behind on the ETF. So maybe you could use that as a long right now to get long. Sorry, and if it doesn't start moving higher and breaks the lower day, which is around 98.94, you just get out. Tell Justin now you feel attacked. A fake account. Okay.
We have your fake account.
Oh.
Name.
Microsoft. Microsoft also making a move along with the market over there, back off the lows. So ignore the 326 low because that's just the low that it's. What's the candle over here? That candle is around 1231. So let me just fix that up. So 1231. The low is around. Let's just do 339.9. And that should fix up the chart. Awesome. So here we go. Microsoft lower day around 340-ish or so, 339. What is it? 339.79 or so. Found bottom over there. Started making a move back through 340. Did not go back below 340 after making this move, which is good, which means buyers started pushing higher and higher and higher. Currently between the 100 and the 50-day EMA, looking for a move much higher than that, maybe back to VWAP around $342. What are your trading fees per trade? It almost insignificant for a prop firm like us. It's gonna be almost insignificant.
Yes, sir.
Like today, I'm actually collecting fees on my trade, so I'm getting paid to trade in a way because of how certain systems work. Like BATS, for example, once again, just by sitting on an order. So I think for every 100 shares, BATS pays you 13 cents rebate, or maybe much lower than that. I forget honestly what the amount is, but you get paid a certain amount of rebate for every 100 shares as long as you're not taking out liquidity. So because of that, I've just been doing that all day on a bunch of stocks and not taking out liquidity and getting paid for offering liquidity. Buying points for ASTR. go check out ASTR. Come on, load up. There we go. ASTR down 11%. So we haven't got to say this all day. For anyone that's new and don't know about what the SSR rule is, anytime a stock goes more than down more than 10% in one day, the stock goes on SSR, which means you cannot just punch $6.79 to take out the liquidity to get short. You have to wait on $6.80 for the stock to move up. And when the stock moves up, then you get filled on the short. And this rule is going to apply for 2 days, on the day that it triggered SSR and on the second day that the SSR, the day after the SSR got triggered. Unless tomorrow we have another 10% move to the downside, then it's going to repeat the same cycle all over again. So ASTR over here today down 11% and 11.8% with 6.6 million shares traded so far. Look at that tight consolidation at the low a day right now with low volume. So it looks like we could maybe hold up over here for a little bit and then start making a move to the north side. But that's just a guess. I might have to look a little bit more onto over here. Let me pull it up, just to see what the all-time low is. Or yeah, so we're at all-time lows over here, so there's a possibility we keep going much lower because the stock has to discover price discovery. It has to discover where the buyers are on this down move, especially today. If we're gonna make 11% move to the downside and make a new low a day today, all-time low today, then you know, I don't if buyers didn't step up before, they're probably not going to step up now. And if they don't step up now, then they're probably not going to step up for another move to the downside. So just be a little careful. Filter your time of sales. Look for big buying prints come in and then jump with them. Or look for big selling prints come in and jump with them. Dear Prad, being in Canada to use Quest Trade? No, our broker is Day Trade the World. So whenever Miss V gets a chance, she can put it in the chat for you guys. Dear Prad,
like
yeah,
a letter.
Like a letter, indeed. So yeah, we use Day Trade the World over here. We're sponsored by DTTW.
Tesla trying to break VWAP in here, guys. It tried a little bit, sitting right on VWAP. Again, I wouldn't expect Tesla, personally, to go super high today. In my opinion, it will close today's trading day below 1100, but I don't think that critically below. So I'm looking like for like 1070-ish, 1080-ish, around this level. That's my prediction for the close. What about you, Brad? Do you think
I like it. I would like for Tesla to close above 1080.
1080, yeah, would be great. For Tesla, it would be great, yeah.
If it closes above 1080, I think we could get some nice longs tomorrow. Because that'll be fun. I was actually wanting to go long on Tesla today. So glad I did not. So glad I did not.
I'm so glad for you too.
I would have complained about it all day. In a bull market, everyone is expert. Fair? That's a good way to think about it. My heart is with GB. Green Bay. Cool. Where the likes at? Oh yeah, good question.
Ace Mechanic says, why don't y'all have 1K likes yet? Same question, guys. Where are likes at? If you see likes, please let them know that we are looking for them. We're missing them, and we need 250 more likes to get our daily goal. 1,000 likes, 2,000 people watching. So basically, we have 2,000 fingers at least. Want all of them on our like button. Please turn the thumb to the upside. And again, guys, we're not just being annoying with that like button. First of all, it's very pleasant to us to know you enjoy the show. Also, we want to see kind of feedback, energy exchange, that you are there. And most importantly, likes help us to improve YouTube algorithm so more people can find us on YouTube. And of course, personally, I just love like button. As you know, guys, I am the main, I'm the face of like button on YouTube. I'm pretty sure.
Like button would be happy to have your face as their face. Trust me.
They should switch it. Maybe more people would click it.
Exactly. Well, that would be a good idea. If YouTube would allow us to customize how the like button looks, that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
We could add like a thumbs up of Valeriia along with her face, and that's 100%, 2,000 likes in the first minute. Bang, 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 bang. People want me to talk about BFRI. Let me take a look at what's going on with my hand. BFRI, 20 million shares traded today, and let's go. Looks like the squeeze play that everyone has been wanting. We're getting a little bit of a move over here on BFRI. Obviously, I remember 2 days back-to-back down move of almost 20% each day. So today we're kind of only retracing half of that 40% and coming back up to almost $10 here. Let's see if we can actually take out $10 on the ask and put that on the bid. I'm not sure if we're going to close above $10 today. My guess is, somewhere around VWAP $9 or just slightly below $9. But BFRI looking good, getting ready to keep on going higher. Obviously, we want the stock back into these $14, $13 ranges. 3.6 million float with apparently 60% of the float being shorted. So if that is true, then the short squeeze play should be a lot of fun because the stock clearly trades a lot more than the float every single day. ENSC about to break up. On New York? Nope. On NASDAQ? It has to be on NASDAQ. Let's go check it out. There we go. ENSC with 1.8 million shares traded, so kind of illiquid for a $4 stock in my mind at least. But we are getting ready to go higher. Volumes periods have been, randomly. You get random spikes on volume, and then it just dies off. So, kind of like watching paint dry. I like knowing that I can get out of a stock right now if I wanted to, and I don't know. I don't want to have to take out liquidity, and that's why I don't like trading stocks like this. But yeah, ENSC, if it had a lot more volume, maybe something to make a trade over here. But for now, it's not really moving in a way where I would have been able to trade it. High a day currently at $4.73, slightly above the 100-day EMA and the 50-day EMA, and quite a bit move off the VWAP. So if these volume spikes keep on coming up above the 100-day EMA, the stock could just try to go test $5 at some point. Looks like it wants to, but we'll see if that happens with the volume increase later on. Some fake page offering me things on TraderTV.Live. Yeah, I just block them. Obviously, as Miss V just said, it's not much that we can do other than report them. And Instagram doesn't really handle things properly like Twitter. Every time I send a report on Twitter, literally within minutes, I get a confirmation saying they got the report. And then within a day or two, I get another confirmation saying that the action was taken and the guy was banned or whatever. So, Twitter is very good with that aspect. And Instagram has just not been good with it. Instagram has actually given me trouble, too. Every time I report someone, I have to, I have to do so much extra work just to report that person that at this point my laziness kicks in and I'm just gonna block that person and move on because Instagram's not doing anything. But that said, I'm not saying move on from it. Please do report these guys because they are a menace. They're a pain in everyone's butt. They're just trying to scam everybody. We can't do anything other than report them on our side. And all you can do is pretty much the same thing, which is help us out by reporting them. So sorry for anyone who's being approached by these poachers and these scammers. But hopefully you guys know better than that. If anyone is messaging you first, that's probably a scam. There's no reason for any of us to message you, asking you about Bitcoin, asking you about your trading, telling you about how we have this course or whatever. There's no courses. We do everything for free on here, on YouTube from 8:30 till 4 o'clock. And even after that, we have educational videos. And the only thing the two things, as Miss V said previously before heading out for her break, the only two areas where we might ask for money is the what's this thing called, the becoming a member, which is not even mandatory. So anyone who wants to support the channel, they can become a member for about $5 per month, and you can buy our merch. You can buy our merch directly from YouTube homepage, or I'm not sure if there's another way for it, but pretty sure the number one go-to way is the YouTube homepage. So please, guys, be careful, be vigilant, and notice the usernames. Most of the time it will be Trader TV1, or it'll be Sean with the second N at the end, or Prad with this extra D at the end, right? So always notice the username, and as Sean says, if you have to message me, Sean, Brandon, asking us if this was us, it wasn't us. If you have to ask us if this was us, then it's not. It's just not. All right. Good time to see short opportunity. Where can we go to? So markets indeed made a nice pop, but AMD didn't make a pop. What is this? AMD still stuck at these lows over here, but SPYs made a nice pop back to VWAP. Here's our NASDAQ chart. NASDAQ chart also attempting to go back to VWAP. Let's see if that can actually happen. But obviously, we're looking for a rejection on the SPYs over here. And if SPYs start getting rejected, maybe NASDAQ could also get rejected along with it. And AMD, not sure why AMD is struggling around this 148. NVIDIA did go back a little bit on us, but we're still $1.40 in the money on that, so nothing to worry about. Affirm, I'm kind of really bored of this trade at this point because I don't think we break below VWAP. There was a little bit of a market weakness and Affirm didn't really do much, so we're just going to kick ourselves out of this trade. I don't want to be holding this a little bit more. Thank you for the free money that you gave me, but you know, it actually did exactly what I expected to, not go much lower than the VWAP. So at that point, we just call it a day on this trade, move away from it, and focus on our long, which is our AMD, and our short, which is NVIDIA. I think if NVIDIA maybe breaks 298, we just stop ourselves out over there. So I'll just throw my entry 298.5, 298.01, and if 298 breaks, we'll just get out for a profit over there. Thank you, NVIDIA, for a nice almost $2 trade per share. Where are we going to? Apple maybe, or Facebook? So Apple or Facebook. Apple just stuck around VWAP right now, not really doing a whole lot. Facebook, maybe we can get a nice long on that dip over here. Facebook starting to move a little bit in front of 341.50. Just now broke 342. So maybe we could consider getting in right now and call it a 342 break long. But to be honest, I don't really want to go long on Metaverse, so I'll be hands off on it. But there is a trade there. You have a pretty defined risk to reward. If 341.60 breaks to the downside, that is your about 50 to 60 cents risk, I guess. And if you get the reward of $1 or more, you know, the stock could go back to 344 if QQQ and SPYs just keep on ripping at the moment. Humbled by SO, long, and SMH. Let's go check out SO. SO with the $67 stock made a high of 68. What did I just get kicked out on? NVIDIA. Oh, so NVIDIA looks like it stopped me out. So yeah, we'll thank NVIDIA again one more time for that successful trade over there. SO. So what is SO doing? Currently 1 million shares traded. It's flat, basically flat, up 0.34%. Around $68. Looks like we got a weak break of that and we're back under. But my guess is if volume picks back up, you know, perfect time for volume to increase in the stock market. So you could maybe see 68 get taken out and go much higher. GME. Jimmy. Where's Jimmy doing today? Jimmy actually has 1 million shares traded. Okay, that's pretty surprising. You know, on a low volume day like today. Well, maybe I should not say a low volume day because there could be a stock doing 100 million shares. There's almost 2 stocks doing 100 million shares. So, you know, if there's even one low float doing 100 million shares, I kind of take that statement away from the market. So GME 1 million shares today, looking good actually, retracing quite a bit all the way back to 151. If I was watching it, the chances are I would have shorted 150 and probably got burnt on it. So good thing that I wasn't watching it. GME now making a high of 151.69 and coming back to the downside below 151. Let's see if Jimmy is gonna go to 150 and find support, or is Jimmy gonna crack 150 and go lower to VWAP around 147, 146. Lucid for sure. Let's go check out Lucid. Lucid above $36 and the low of day was $35.86. And if you guys watch me enough, you guys know how I always mention Lucid 36 price. So very good to see that Lucid is actually holding up in front of 36, even though we got a break of 36. Managed to get back above VWAP and currently now making a move to looks like, what is the high of day? No, that's not the high of day. High of day is around 37. $37. So it looks like we want to go test 37, but I'm not sure if we're capable to do that today. My guess is this triple, quadruple, penta top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This penta top over here, pentakilu. So yeah, this penta top over here at 36.70 probably gonna hold up that barrier and not allow the stock to go through it. So I'm gonna expect rejection around these prices. And if that barrier breaks, obviously, it's probably gonna give you a nice breakout long all the way up to 37 and much higher than that. So if you want to play the breakout long, there is that trade, or you could just play the short, scalp the short, and then have an order to kick you out of your trade and then flip you long on the breakout. There's also that trade if you want to do that. Andrew McLeland, McLeland. Thank you for the £5 super chat, my friend. So where do I think the SPY will finish today? Been an interesting few days on the SPYs. Obviously, the level that yesterday that Arun mentioned, I think it was 4,800 is something that will be on the watch. We're a little bit away from it. SPY is now actually getting back to flat on the day in the positive territory, so up 0.04. Do I'm not a type of person to predict ETFs and futures, to be honest, so I don't really know where we're gonna end. I would like for it to obviously end in the positive note, because now that I'm an investor, I'm seeing my accounts bleed and go into the red. I would like for my investments start going to the north side a little bit, especially with this Santa Claus rally that was supposed to happen. We got 2 days of complete dryness, and on that note, not going to predict on where the market closes or where it goes, but I'll just show you what I'm expecting. I'm expecting a little bit of a green move going into the close. But with the way the market's been trading and rejection of VWAP and rejection of multiple key levels and 4,800 being a nice top on the SPYs, there's a chance that we don't really break 4,800 until New Year or I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the market presents us, right? But yeah, thank you for the super chat. And William James, thank you for becoming a new member. If Miss B was here, she would say, welcome to the green side. Thanks, man. Santa Claus rally was a bit of an anticlimax. Well, I mean, I guess Santa Claus rally started a little bit earlier, right? It started sometime last week. I think Thursday, Friday were absolute bonkers of a green days. I don't know if Wednesday was, but Monday was a pretty big of a green day of this week, and then obviously yesterday and today it's absolute resident sleeper, like not doing anything that we wanted to. AMD not moving while the market moved all the way to VWAP, and actually now moving down while the market might get ready to move to the downside. Not looking good for the longs. Rivian, let's get naked. Okay, let's go Rivian, and then I can pull up NAKD maybe, but I know for a fact NAKD is not doing volume. But let's go check out Rivian over here. Rivian for a short, I think someone just mentioned. I like the idea, yeah, 99 short, but I'd much rather get short 100 or 101. But I do like the idea of 99 short, which was the previous, barrier a little bit. So we'll see if that ends up working out over here. Looking for a weakness in the market, so market might just give us another weak candle. If so, then I don't want my AMD to break on me. And NAKD is what someone mentioned. So 5 million shares on a $5 stock. Gonna look choppy probably. Let's see what the chart looks like. Oh, okay. NAKD actually picking up on the volume and actually increasing volume in a good fashion. So it is on SSR today though, because of yesterday, I believe. So yesterday it was down more than 10%. It is on SSR day 2, so you cannot just short it on the bids. You have to get picked up on the offers here. Currently a nice 14% move. And above VWAP, both the EMA. Let's see if we're gonna get rejected at $6. I'm gonna pull up this day candle, this day chart. Looks like $5.89 could be a little bit of a barrier maybe, and then $6 being an obvious, and then we got the $6.20 being the ultimate obvious. Apple red to green. Oof. I mean, what do you expect from Apple? What do you expect from Apple? Apple does what Apple wants. NYC approves 12.4 million for Tesla police cars. No, what is that news fresh right now? Let's see if Tesla is moving off that fresh news. NYC approves $12.4 million for Tesla in police cars. Is that what you're saying? The show is very entertaining, stocks and stuff. Love the duo PNV. Thank you. I don't want to mess up your name, so I'll just say the end part. Lando, thank you for the comment, Lando. Lando Norris, one of the Formula One racers who also streams gaming on Twitch. I watch him. He's cool. Lando Norris. C-Pop. Let's go check out C-Pop one more time. Prad, how can I get on Discord with you guys? Can't find it. I don't know why I went into an accent over there. Too much Shark Tank Australia for me. I've been watching way too much of that show on YouTube. All right, so Junior, do ! Discord, my friend, and the link should show up. And sometime in the new year, I think around January 8th or so, the link will change. So we'll keep you guys updated on that. Paris Hilton will DJ for the Roblox crowd. It'll be kind of the New Year Eve party. All right. I mean, you know, I'm not going to that party for sure, but it should be fun. You know, I fangirled a little bit when Travis Scott showed up in Fortnite. You know, when Travis Scott showed up in Fortnite, I was screaming a little bit with my friends, and we were, you know, doing the dance avatars or the emojis or whatever. So obviously, I don't know if you're gonna have people freaking out over Paris Hilton because, you know, kids play Roblox. Nobody knows Paris Hilton anymore unless you're like, you know, 50 years old maybe. So it's I don't know how many kids are gonna show up to this Roblox party. So on that part, I don't really understand the thing that she wants to do and why she did it on that side. She could have maybe done it on like actual different metaverse platforms, like, I don't know, like the Oculus Rift VR chat room. Like, she could have done it there and actually have like not elder people, but like, you know, decent generation show up who actually know her. I don't know who's gonna sign up to Roblox just to see her do this thing, but we'll see what happens. Sean just posted this article. Let's see what this article says. Can I move this? Thank you. City plan had to buy 250 Tesla Model 3s for NYPD squad cars. So this is what they're going to look like? That's pretty cool. Damn. All right. That's pretty cool. Obviously, not like Dubai cool, because Dubai has Lamborghinis as their police cars. So not Dubai cool, but that's pretty cool for New York. Let's go, New York. So Tesla, let's see if Tesla made a move off that. Not really. I'm not sure what time that news even dropped. Oh, and Sean did, and Brendan dropped that news. But yeah, not sure when that news dropped and if that news moved the stock by any mean. Pat is such a millennial. He plays Roblox. No, you know, I'll give you access to my computer, and you can tell me if there was even a single trace of Roblox on my computer ever. If you find even a single trace, I will admit defeat in every single platform. Hey, shout out from Abu Dhabi. Hey, what's up, brother? Tesla is a sell. Yeah, I don't know about that. Old news, my guess. Yeah, I'm thinking old news too, because it didn't really make a move over here off that article. It was 2 weeks ago, says Brandon. So yeah, that makes sense now. 2 weeks ago. Did we see a move in Tesla off 2 weeks ago? 149 more likely. Let's go. 149 for what? For AMD? AMD currently at 148. Access to his computer. Yeah. That's how much I know that I can trust myself in my computer. Like, I'm a techie, a little bit of a techie. Trader TV is the only thing I'm watching these days. Sheesh, let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
While I have been away, I want to give a shout out to a new member. I'm pretty sure you did this. To
Go for
William
it.
James. Welcome to the family. For all the super chats, guys, thank you so much. And also someone wrote that just 149 more likes for us to get 1,000. So please, if you didn't like this video yet, maybe you forgot, maybe you just joined us. First things first, please smash the like button. So we will finish this year with all 1K likes days. What happened, Prad?
The stock just made a pop out of nowhere, and what? Like, why'd you just move like that? Whatever, we'll deal with it later on. Big supply at 1088 for Tesla. All right, we'll keep a watch on that for sure. Ola from Hong Kong. Ni hao. I prefer Trader TV. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Prad, you got to stop hating on Roblox. No. I'm hating on the demographic and the game, not on the company, because the company clearly has something possible over there for the metaverse and so on. But yeah, I don't know if the Paris Hilton thing is gonna be any sort of usefulness for that, because like kids play that game, man. Like kids don't know Paris Hilton. I barely know Paris Hilton, and I'm like 27 years old. Yeah, like I don't even know Paris Hilton. I'm 27 years old, and if Sean's kids are playing that game, there's no. You didn't? Oh, you did. Okay, yeah. See, even Sean logged into Fortnite to watch Travis Scott. That's the point I was trying to get to. I wasn't hating on anything or anybody. I was trying to explain my opinion.
Like those people don't know about her.
Yeah.
So she can try to attract new audience.
It doesn't work like that. You're not gonna get kids through a game like that. They're gonna go play a game instead. But Travis Scott was a different thing. He was like our generation thing, right? Like maybe back in the day if she did it, maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong. We'll see. We'll wait for the numbers. That's the only thing that will only time
Maggie
will tell.
Maggie looks like fan of Paris Hilton.
Who was?
Maggie.
Maggie?
I think so.
Fan of Paris Hilton.
Not looks like. It's not a bad thing.
I don't know what Paris Hilton is, does, breeds. I don't know anything about it, and nor do I want to learn. Those are the type of people I want to stay away from. Don't want to waste my memory space learning about those people. Ariana Grande did a sweet concert on Fortnite. Oh, I didn't even know about that.
Ariana Grande.
She's cute. She's cute. I know she had a Fortnite concert. The business model will evolve. I did. That was a good movie. I don't know why people are hating on it. Don't Look Up was a good movie. Ariana Grande was a cutie in that. The acting was pretty good. You know, I liked it. Ariana Grande. And, I mean, she played her part perfectly. She played her part perfectly, at least. She's a cutie. Paris for Prez. Okay, anyone except for Kardashians. Yeah, even those people, man. I'm over them. All right, we're done with this gossip blog stuff. Only Miss V does gossip talk. I can't handle it.
Cool.
You want to talk gossip? All you. I can't handle gossip because I feel like I'm shooting myself in the brain when I talk about this
When I
stuff.
have something new, I'll definitely bring it up. No worries.
I can't handle that conversation.
Yeah, Paris Hilton thing is yesterday's.
Yeah, old
gossip.
news.
Yeah.
Old news. 2022 stocks down, crypto up. Fair? I mean, I don't know if you want to go with that. The SPY was up on this year. NASDAQ was up on this year. Crypto was also up on this year. Oh, you're saying 2022. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that either, to be honest. We'll see, though. Indeed. Ariana is hot. Yeah. Dubai police Lambos. Yeah. Day Trade the World has direct marketing routing. I know.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. The girls? I'll pick Kim for sure. I'll pick Kim, even though I'm not a fan of the Kardashians. What's up?
I would say is for me, I'm more interested to kind of watch out for keeping up with the Kardashians.
Yeah.
If I would be a guy, I would say Ariana Grande is more of my type.
Yeah. Between the two, Sean was talking about the two girls that Pete Davidson dated. Courtney? Oh, that's my boy. That's my boy. This guy knows. It's all about Courtney, low key. But Courtney's a little bit of a B word. But it's all about Courtney. He knows. Sean knows. Sean's married though. He shouldn't be even looking. Sean, I'm gonna tell your wife, dude.
Lol.
The stock is long for. Oh yeah, get me off of this conversation, please. Guild. Let's go check out Guild. 1.5 million shares traded today. Trying to keep on going the north side. Looks like we are up only 0.5%. Looks like it wants to keep on going and actually test 73.50. The high day being 73.40. So I'm gonna say 73.50. Let's see if we can break out of that and keep on going higher. Volume is it's not bad. It's not good either. So I'd like for a volume to increase. And there we go. That's the down move that we're seeing. Sellers are coming in. Look at the volume on the sell side. I was trying to see if the spread is big, but it's not. It's a 1 penny spread. So maybe spread opens up. We'll see. Big meeting got to go. Great show, and I punched the like. Thank you, John Monsoors. Have fun in your meeting, my friend. We will see you maybe at the closing show or tomorrow at 8 o'clock around that time. So have fun, my friend. Have a great day. You guys make me laugh while trading. That's the goal, my brother. That's the goal. Entertainment with a sprinkle of education and some fun. And you get to see the beautiful Miss V putting on makeup at the same time. If I could change right now, I would. I just can't.
I'm just playing with my brother.
She's putting on makeup for you guys, getting all pretty. Because, you know, we're still not at 1K likes, I think.
Yeah, maybe that's because you think I'm not pretty. You think I'm ugly, guys. That's why we don't have 1K likes. I'm trying to.
She's trying to
Little
guilt
bit.
trip everyone. And I like it. I like the guilt trip. I hope everyone falls for it and smashes that button. Give Chloe some recognition. I don't know who. I don't even care about Chloe. It's all about Courtney, as my boy Sean just mentioned. All right, listen. It's all about Courtney. Courtney got the banging body, banging face, banging everything. Send it to Sean.
Oh.
Send it to Sean, yeah.
Okay, so I really think, and I actually heard about this. I think that Khloe Kardashian is actually O.J. Simpson's kid. So look that up. Look at them side by side. This girl, Khloe Kardashian, is like 6'8". She's huge, and she almost looks exactly, not exactly, but you know, as you know, the Kardashian, Robert Kardashian, was the lawyer for O.J. Simpson, and let's just leave it at that. You can imagine why and how Khloe Kardashian could possibly be O.J. Simpson's kid. I'm just having fun here, but that's a rumor that I think is, you know, could be somewhat substantial. Obviously, they probably tested it with blood. Yeah, the Kardashians. Pete Davidson now with Kim, and then not Machine Gun Kelly. The other one's with Courtney, married, I think. Travis Barker, the drummer. So yeah, I'm more of a Courtney fan than anybody else, but I do like Kim as well. Shout out to Ye, who's wow, that guy, I don't know what he's doing, but he can get any girl he wants in the world. But Kanye's still looking at Courtney, or looking at Kim. Okay, quickly, I just want to talk about one stock here that I've had all day, and that's Palantir. I mean, look at this. Like, it hasn't moved at all. The market's come down. The market's been a little violent on some dips. We've seen Facebook go down, Microsoft. I think you've been talking about some of these names. We lost on that Peloton long. That didn't work out. But right now, very, very interested in Palantir. Dips below or near 18. I think it's a definite reload. It hasn't really moved that much. The market takes off here in the afternoon. Palantir is gone. So let's just wait. I'm still holding this, but I still think we retest highs 18.20 on Palantir.
Thank you. Everyone making fun of Ye over here for moving in right across from their house. Yo, listen, he has like, what, 3 kids with her? Yo, give the man a break, man. He just wants to be closer to his kids. Yeah, fair, he's still in love with Kimberly and whatnot, but he just wants to be closer with his kids. Give the man a break. The memes I'm seeing on the internet upsets me because I love Kanye. It just upsets me seeing all these memes about him keeping an eye on Pete Davidson and Kim and Kanye, and Kim and everything. Absolute hilarious memes going on the internet. Savage memes.
All right, Austin saved this gossip show.
Yeah.
Send us a super chat. Thank you, Austin. Can you take a look at WIMI? Thanks.
WIMI, let's do it. WIMI moving to the north side a little bit, but came back down actually. Looks like we broke $3 all the way up to 308 and immediately back down. Did not have support on the $3 break. Looking to find a support above VWAP maybe. Currently holding up in front of the 100-day EMA, but look at the sharp decline in volume. Looks like we're gonna have to wait for a volume spike to come in for the stock to move in either direction, either the up or the downside. We'll find out which side. Harinder wants me to look at FTK. Okay, let's go take a look at FTK for Harinder. Come on, load up. 12 million shares traded below a penny today. We were above below $1. We were above $1 if I remember a couple of days ago. Let me load it up over here. This one's not really loading properly. Give me the day chart. Come on. So no, actually we were below $1, but we were looking for the move to $1. So we got a move up to 98 cents yesterday. Today we started off at the bottom of 78 cents, managing to actually break $1 and then coming back down. My guess is look at the increase in volume after 12 o'clock, actually sorry, 12:45 or so. Looking for that volume to keep on staying at these levels and go test $1 again and go higher. So that move from yesterday continuing on to today, even though we pretty much started off at the same levels as yesterday's lows. Today we actually managed to go test the $1, unlike yesterday where we got rejected from it. We're looking for another move back above. Can you please check retractable RVP? Retractable RVP. ARCA. Okay. So let's go check out RVP. 76,000 shares. Well, how am I supposed to look at this, my guy? Moving on from this one. NAKD. NAKD with 8 million shares today. The volume was going off on NAKD, if I remember. It was. So, and we came back down, did not really break $6. So the high day being $5.93. I think I said I wanted to watch how the stock was at $5.50. I did. So we broke $5.50. We went as high as $6. And then we not really managed to break 6. But I think we could get ready for another move over here because volume is not really decreased. We're holding up slightly above the 50-day EMA, which is around $5.60. We're getting ready to make a head and shoulders pattern over here. So if the head and shoulder pattern works out, I think it's supposed to shoot back up to $6 or more. So we're waiting for a little bit of a rejection at the current level, bringing the stock down a little bit, and then you get that candle to the north side.
I like it.
The sound effects.
Fatima asked us to take a look at Li Auto.
Li Auto, LI. On New York? I think NASDAQ.
NASDAQ, yeah.
So Li Auto on NASDAQ, 3.3 million shares today. Where are we going to? My guess is downside. Let's see. Pull it up, 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 pull it up. Doing magic tricks on my charts. There we go. Awesome. 1.3% to the downside, but looking very good off these bottoms. So I might pull up NIO after this. So Li Auto, 28.50 low a day, moving all the way from there to 29.50. So almost $1 move from the low of the days today, and not really getting ready to come back to the downside. Low volume trickling all the way up. NIO. Let's see where NIO is. And I want to see NIO because if the move is somewhat of a similar, it's not a similar move in a way where the stock is just, you know, north side for Li Auto, but both of them have a similar idea overall. You know, they caught the bottoms and they started going north. I had a dream that Prad, where do you see volume and quantity of sellers and buyers entering? Where you see the volume and quantity. So volume right here at the bottom for buyers and sellers entering. Right here you see the buyers on the bids, you see the sellers on the ask, and then you see the shake hand process, which is aka the completion of a trade, which is a buyer shakes hand with the seller or a seller shakes hand with the buyer, and that's the time of sale print. So that's where you see over here the amount of volume that has transacted at that price. NAKD, we were just on NAKD. There better be a volume spike or I'm going to call you a spammer. There is no volume spike. We're waiting for the stock to come down a little bit and then give that spike to the north side. CPOP catching a bounce. Let's go back to CPOP. We actually haven't talked about it in a second. CPOP 101 million shares today. Woohoo! It's going to be the one and only one. Yes, indeed. And then right after that, we have the 3 times leverage ETFs for QQQ with 96 million shares. And then we have Pixie at 88. So CPOP today being the one and the only 100 million share stock, probably getting ready to go back to the north side a little bit. The high day obviously being $3.38. We're looking to see if we can break that number and go test $3.50 or even $4 later on in the day. Will that happen? We don't know. Will volume pick up? We don't know. It's just waiting to see if any of those expectations are going to show up the way we wanted to. And then if they do, there's some trades over there to make it. You're my favorite YouTuber name, Trader Prad. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's unique, isn't it? No, not many Prads out there. And even though there could be some Prads out there, most Prads out there are just Pradeeps and Pradeshas. So I'm a unique Prad, you know, not those Pradeep Prads and not a Pradesh Prad. I'm a one and only, baby, one of a kind. I say $4. The volume is picking up. I like it. Yeah, I'm looking for the volume to rise up and take it out. Oh, look at that volume candle. Sheesh. Big volume candle right there, taking it. Did not even give the curl that I wanted it for the head and shoulder pattern. So I don't even know if you can consider that head and shoulder pattern anymore. But it's up to you guys because you guys use that pattern to trade with. So big volume candle came in. We were looking for that $6 test on NAKD. Let's see if we can take that number out. Prad equals pride. No, but I do have a lot of it. This is the worst market to trade. Santa Raleigh is fake. Oh man, don't say that. I mean, it's kind of boring. It's a little sleeper for sure, but I don't know if it's the worst market to trade. Going back to AMD over here, AMD really struggling in front of 148, man. Can we just get that pop already? Like, how long have you been consolidating here? Let's see, from 1154 all the way till now. So pretty insane of a consolidation period on AMD over here, putting me to sleep almost. Paint dry season, so we'll see if we're gonna get a pop later on in the day. If not, whatever. Coming back to your Santa Claus rally comment though, I think Santa Claus rally started a little early, and hence we're seeing today and yesterday be a little bit slower. I think we pick back up tomorrow and Friday. Now obviously by picking back up, I'm not saying we pick up on the long side. It could pick up on the downside, or also on the long side, or it could just pick up on the sideways side, which is just flat. So anything is possible. Anything is possible. January 1st gets crazy. Yeah, we'll see. Window dressing has to take place. Hedge funds have to match the S&P full portfolio, and so on. So there's a lot of reasons to be excited for, obviously. So just gotta be patient, man. Just gotta be patient. The number one, well, not number one. There's a lot of number ones in this business, but you get paid to sit at your desk first. So if you're not sitting at your desk because you think the market sucks and it's the Santa Claus rally is not there, then you're most likely gonna miss out on a lot of the moves that the market is presenting you for. Oh wow, missed out on GME. Is GME above the previous price point, which was around 151 or so? Let's go check it out. GME, what the heck? GME now $153, almost 154 with the 1.14 million. So it looks like we only traded about 144,000 shares since we talked about it. So we talked about the stock around what, 1238 or so. So since then until now, we've only exchanged 144,000 shares, but we managed to go higher with this move. So GME, man, insane. Let's see if AMC has caught some of this move with it. My guess is no, because we haven't heard anything about it. So yeah, AMC not moving while Jimmy is moving. So I don't know where the husband is going without the girlfriend, or the wife, sorry. So I'd like for the husband to take the wife out with them. Maybe not today. How many boyfriends does she have? One.
Sorry,
only one. Yeah, I don't know either. Follow Prad. No, Nightbot. Shush. Enter GME at 143.90. Insane. Let's go. You're a god indeed. But you know who's the goddess today, Miss V? That Tesla trade was absolutely nuts.
Oh, thank you.
NAKD still moving? Indeed, we're at the high day. Let's go, NAKD. We're getting ready to get tested. $6 right now. I want to pull up NAKD on a longer time chart to see if we can find any levels to the north side. So NAKD getting ready to now test. What is it? $6, and I can't really find anything. So let me pull it up on the 5-day chart. Look at that consolidation period at $6 over here. What day was this? On December 23rd. And that was pretty much the low of the day on December 23rd. So $6 very soon coming in. But the question is, do we break out of it or do we see rejection? I think we see rejection, so I might short $6 on NAKD. Dead cat bounce. I've heard of it. I just don't know what that pattern is. But yeah, some bounce indeed. Miss V, can I call you SoFi?
Why? I mean, there is like a name, Sofa. Anyways, I'm V. Please call if you want, of course. But I'm not sure if I will be replying because SoFi is a ticker. By the way, guys, I don't want to be annoying, but I don't care. Anyways. Most important things first. Just 40 more likes to 1K. Come on, please. We can do this. It's absolutely free. It takes 1 second, but means so much to us. We wouldn't ask about this often if it wouldn't mean that much to us. So please, community, team, support and give us a like so we can count to this desirable 1,000 likes. Just 35 more likes to 1K. 29 more likes to 1K.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Run it up, run it up, run it up. If you want to see Miss V again, you guys know how easy, what it's gonna take for you to see Miss V again. It's gonna be about 9 more likes. So smash that 9 more likes, and you're gonna hear Miss V go woohoo and dance for you guys. So run it up, run that button up. So coming to AMD over here, I got stopped out on AMD, so I instantly pulled it back up. Looked at the market. Looks like the market wants to go down. I punched back in right away, but you know I'm gonna give it a little bit of a wider stop over here, maybe to break of 147.50, and we'll get stopped out on that. And I should have probably had that. Woo! Let's go.
Thank you, team. You're the best. Again, still more than 20 minutes left until the show, and we are there. That's the team. That's the community.
Let's go.
Let's
1K
go.
likes. I've lost track of how many days now. Almost a month.
Oh, we can just like
Almost a month.
yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. You guys are awesome. We love every single one of you. Even the one or two people who don't hit the like button, we love you too.
Yes.
One
day we will melt your heart and you will give us like also.
Exactly. Spies are getting ready to go lower. I don't like this AMD trade anymore. I just want to catch along on AMD. I'm out. I'm out. Am I going to get the fill? Okay, maybe I'm not out. We did go. I'll just throw a stop out at 147.50 break. 147.3, 147 point. What is it? 49, I guess, is what I should do. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get stopped out on it. I'm not gonna go long again on AMD. I'm done with it. The stock has struggled so hard today at this 148 level, and now we're breaking to the downside. And here we go for the NASDAQ and the QQQs. Like NASDAQ is coming to the downside also, and SPYs are starting moving to the low. So because of this, I'm out. I don't want to be holding it. We'll look for a long at a different price point, maybe 146 or so. Where's my chart? AMD. I have a line at 146.69 over here. So maybe around 146, 146.69. We'll try to get long over there instead. But I'm done with this AMD trade here. It could start ripping right now, to be honest. Like we'll watch it. We'll watch it for a second. If it starts ripping here, I'm gonna be very upset. I have to, because the break was literally 147.49, right? The break was 147.49, so I have to get back in it. It's just a risk to reward trade, but I'm not holding. I'm taking the same stop again. So I'm throwing out the exact same stop, but the idea is that the break was a weak break. They stop hunted me, but if they stop me out again, that's fine. You know, we're not going to cry about it, but I think they stop hunted me twice over there, or I just had really improper stops on that long, and I maybe should have given it all the way to 147.50 previously, and now I'm basically paying for that mistake. Wait for that 9 EMA test on EMA. I like it. EMA on EMA. Not by the look of the SOX Prad. What is the SO? Oh, the semiconductor index. So if that's the case, yeah, I forgot to even have that up on my watch list. Thank you for actually saying that. So, yeah. Why does mRNA always have the opposite way of everything else? That's a great question. Let me call up my friend at the NASDAQ brokering firm and then ask him. Obviously, I can't answer a question like that, and I'm sure that's a rhetorical question too. But Moderna, you know, one pattern which is very obvious is every time the market goes up, Moderna goes down. Every time the market goes down, Moderna goes up. So today we're kind of down, and where's Moderna? Ripping. Almost back to 250 at the moment. So we'll see if we can get a nice short in front of 250. 249 being the high a day on the dot without even a penny or more higher or less. So we're looking for that on the dot. Prad, will you twerk if we get 3K likes? No, but I will color my hair blonde, or not I, sorry, Miss Weave will color my hair blonde for you guys. So if you guys get to 3K likes, there's that. I always park a respective index next to the stock. Yeah, that's a great way to do it. I usually have the three things on the top, but usually the three things are the VIX index, the futures. So with the two futures obviously being SPYs and NASDAQ for me. But that's a great thing that you mentioned. You know, having a respective ETF of the stock you're trading in. So for semiconductors, you have the semiconductor ETF. If you're trading your banks, you want to make sure you have your XLF up somewhere and you know, correlated with the overall financial baskets of stocks and so on. So great point for who's the one that mentioned that? Bell fan. The noble fan. Bell fan. The noble fan. APPS. Is it still ripping? Let's go check out APPS. Looks like APPS looks like it wants to make a pop. Yeah, made a nice little move over here to $61. Looks like we're going to try and break 61. Obviously low on the volume end, still down 2% on the day for APPS. Let's see if we can take out some levels on the north side and get back into pre-market area. A little doubtful if we can, but you know, that'd be good for APPS and everyone who's long on it. Pretty sure I muted you for saying the same thing last time, so I'm gonna mute you for saying the same thing this time. Maybe you'll learn eventually. No, it was Frank Jones. Oh, it was Frank Jones. Cool. Sorry for getting it wrong. Oh, you were just talking to Frank Jones probably. Tesla short. Let's go check out this Tesla short. Obviously, I'm not making a Tesla trade without Miss V telling me what to do on it. So, Miss V, maybe you wanna give an outlook on Tesla?
Guys, honestly, again, Tesla actually broke Viva up to the upside. Great job, Tesla. Anyways, got rejected, got back to Viva up. Again, I recommend you to wait until power hour when volume will kick in to decide with your decisions. As for me, Tesla trading is done for me today. I remind you that this is my beautiful short in the morning. And again, I just think that Tesla will hold above 11,000 by the end of the day, but not critically. So it will be in this range, like starting from 1070s to like 1080s something. But for small scalps, this could be a good opportunity. Let's see where it goes and if it brings some support and resistance patterns and levels.
Thank you, Miss V. The Tesla goddess has spoken, and
God.
I kind of agree with that because you know Tesla. Yeah,
That
I mean,
taco looks weird.
the what looks weird?
Taco.
Taco? Oh, the chart. Taco's up right now. Why is Taco up here? I thought AMD was up here. My bad. I don't know what Taco was up there for. GRTX back to positive after a big pullback. GRTX. Let's go check out this stock. GRTX, where is this pullback to? Looks like we traded 3 million shares so far, currently at $4.58. Where are we moving to? So to the north, looks like indeed. So from red to green, coming back to the north side a little bit. High day currently at $4.59. A little bit of a volume spike, but obviously we're looking for a lot more volume increase for the stock to go higher and much higher actually. Prad got happy like he had a taco for real. Yeah, I was confused like what do you mean taco? And then I was like, that makes sense. She's talking about my buyout stock. Speaking about taco for lunches, I actually haven't had taco in a hot minute, so taco for lunch kind of sounds good. I'm just struggling with my AMD trade here, man. I just want AMD to move. Can I just get a win on AMD? Like AMD is my only losing stock today. My only negative stock. I want this damn position to go up. What do you think about NVIDIA? I am very bullish on NVIDIA. I think any dips on NVIDIA is just a simple no-brainer buy. The things that NVIDIA is doing in terms of AI and for metaverse, it's gonna be insane. Like you guys have no idea the things that they have planned, the things that they can do right now with their technology, and they're like bringing in people from outside companies and showing them like demos of their stuff. So dude, NVIDIA is absolute nuts right now. I would buy any dips of NVIDIA possible because the stock is easily going to be above 300 next year without a doubt. So that is my opinion on NVIDIA though, because I you know, if I could buy 10 shares of NVIDIA on my personal portfolio, I'm doing it without a doubt. And that's my minimum amount on any stock for personal portfolio. If I can't buy even 10 shares, then I don't want it. NVIDIA is the next $1 trillion company without a doubt. I'm surprised it's not already. If it's not, that's pretty strange. What price would NVIDIA have to get to for it to be a $1 trillion company? If anyone can do that math for me, I will love you forever and ever. Love you long time.
Yeah, Trader Standard says should be disclaimer every time she speaks upon a stock's stating this is not financial advice. Trader is not trading actual money. Well, Trader Standard, we won't do
Whoever said that, mute
disclaimer.
that guy.
No worries, but I'll tell you one time. So memorize, because I won't do a disclaimer for you. None of us are giving financial advices. Every trader is responsible for own trades. All we do is sharing our thoughts, our opinions, what we think stock will do, and how we trade and how we do trade it. It's first of all, and second of all, yes, I'm paper trader and I'm not hiding this. Nonetheless, it doesn't prohibit me to talk about my trades, dear Trader Standard.
I hope that guy didn't say it in a malicious way, so I'm gonna give you like a first strike, Trader Standard, because like I kind of felt like you were attacking her. So what she just said is perfectly fine, and you know, you have a disclaimer right in the. If you just scroll down a little bit, there's a big disclaimer right in your face, telling everybody exactly what Miss V just said verbatim. So don't come at Miss V like that, dude. Next time I see a comment like that from you, I'm probably just gonna ban you without a doubt. Don't be doing that. Like that's messed up. The fact that like, obviously if you can do what she did on a paper trade, then you wouldn't be saying anything what you just said, because that trade is not hard. That trade is not easy on let it be paper or let it be actual money. Like the fact that she did what she did on a stock like that, dude, show me something like that on Tesla one day, and then I'll stop talking. Like that's so rude to say something like that. That's so rude. Ban him already. Yeah, like that's so rude.
No worries. I mean, that makes sense. But again, we're not forcing anyone to do what we do.
Yeah. AMD, little bit in the money, but it's still making me upset, man. Screw AMD. But we're going back to the north side on the NASDAQ, so we'll take it. We'll hold it a little bit longer. Even though I love AMD, it's my #1 favorite chip maker, and I've been parading AMD's song since $20. From last year, I was literally standing where the bell was and screaming, AMD is going to go beat Intel, and I didn't put a single dollar in it. So now that AMD's over here at 150s, 147s or so, I'm very happy. But let me get a long out of it for my intraday trade and turn my only negative stock to positive. Please, AMD, let's start making a move to the north side. TOD will be, oh, never mind, we won't read that anymore. So you guys have a surprise. AMD has been a bad boy today, indeed. Getting emotional, bro. Oh, yeah, for sure I'm getting emotional. It's my only negative stock. I want a full clean blotter. I just want a full clean blotter. Is that too much to ask? I'm just here for the entertainment purposes. Yes, top dog.
Here we go.
Top dog.
That's why I'm here.
If NVIDIA hits 392.79 per share, will be 1 trillion. Thank you for the math, brother. I appreciate that a lot. I'm going to actually put that down on my sticky note somewhere, because I'm probably going to forget that. So what did you say? 392.79. And obviously, I'll fact check on it just to make sure you're right. But thank you for doing the math. You're the best. Why is your name not Trader TV host like on the website? It is. On Twitter, like the username. I could make it. It's just there's be too many traders at that point, because like I go by Trader Prad, so it'd be Trader TV, Trader Prad. So I was like, just keep it easy, Trader Prad. But the username is at Trader TV Prad. I've been paper trading all day and I've made $13. Let's go. It's not about the money, baby. It's all about how you traded it. Did you stick to your rules? Are you learning from your mistakes? Are you learning from your wins also? And can you scale upon these things? Can you scale upon your paper trading that you did today and turn that $13 to $20 tomorrow? Turn that 20 to 40, 40 to 80. Can you scale on it? That's the only thing that matters, and that's one of the reasons why we don't like to show you our share sizes or even talk about share sizes, because If you can learn to trade the setup properly, stick to the setup, and grow with that, then scaling is just infinite from there on, right? You can just scale up based on your performances. You can scale up based on your bank account. You can scale up based on your risk tolerance. Multiple ways to help you scale. But if you don't have the basic level to start off with, which is the risk tolerance mentality, learning how to trade properly, learning to be patient, learning to not be paper-handed Prad, right? So learning all those steps and building upon that, then size is just an added step where you're just like scaling the crap out of everything. And then 30 is 300, 300 is 3,000, 3,000 is 300,000, 300,000 is 3 million. It just goes up with your scaling, right? Consistency, that's a good point too. I like Prad. He's a medicated trader like me. Okay, if you moving on, if you can't scale nothing, if you can use size, market makers will steal your money. Good point. Good point. Yeah, that's your job too, right? 8 minutes left on the market, baby. Where are we going to? Any stocks that we got looking at? Don't lose energy on them. We love Miss V. Oh yeah, good point. Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Heidi?
On
Heidi's message?
on what?
What you're reading?
Oh, he's talking about you basically don't lose energy over the trolls, which we know. Yeah,
Oh, no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
I'm not losing. No, guys.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just I commented because if anyone else on the chat thinks that I'm giving financial advices, I do not, and none of us. So just heads up that we're
It's financial advice for me. I'll take it. Because if I can replicate that over here,
Well, I mean,
I'll be a millionaire.
I mean, yeah, we just share trades. It was no hate and like that. I forgot his name. Can stay for sure in here. It's just for everyone who else may be thinking that or wanted to mirror my trades. Again, I barely trade during this show because I love to trade in the morning. So I kind of review my trades that I already done. So there is no chance you even can take my financial
Yeah.
advices.
Yeah. Are you gonna add to crypto now that it's coming down? We're at 47K. Let's quickly cover crypto while you think about it. I want to know your answer because I'm waiting to go to 45K so I could put some money in my account. I think if crypto goes to 45K, I'll add over here.
Yeah, 45 for sure, Prab. But again, you remember you were giving out levels like 40, 42, and I actually saw someone today on the chat saying that Bitcoin goes to that 40. But even though if it goes, 45 is a great level if you can add there.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, exactly. So obviously, if it goes to 40, I'll add again without a doubt. But I think I'm gonna add if it goes to 45 this time. So we'll see. Obviously, I'm looking for my Bitcoin to add. I think adding Ethereum to your TFSA if you're Canadian, and I'm actually stealing these words from Greg right now. So adding your TFSA, Ethereum to your TFSA if you're Canadian was probably not a bad call at all. And I'm saying that because you can save a ton of money on your TFSA in Canada. I feel like it will go lower. Not sure what you're talking about. Maybe you're talking about Tesla. Where we're going to? I like ZN. I think you meant ZM, maybe? Zoom? Can I get a chart, brother? Thank you. So Zoom, with 1.4 million shares traded today. Where is Zoom? That's not my chart. So I'll just show you this while that chart loads up. So we're currently down 1.5%, slightly below VWAP, trading at 180, 175 or so. Has the chart loaded up yet? Oh, come on. There we go. Finally. Slightly below VWAP, as I was saying, the lower day being around 180. We did dip below 180 to 179.68, but then immediately back above 180 and then ripped above to VWAP, came back below. So I do like that 180 barrier as a support for a long trade on Zoom. But keep in mind, I'm so bearish on Zoom. The barrier to entry for this company on terms of the video call aspect is 0. Microsoft can easily come over and take over. Google can come over and take over. Discord could also come over and take over. And because of that, I think Zoom needs to add more products such as a Trello board and other stuff to it, and actually incite corporates to use Zoom as a whole package instead of just being a video call package. And because of that, I'm not bearish on this company. I'm not bullish on this company, and I'm still bearish on it. But we pretty much gave back quite a bit of a gain from the highs on Zoom. So we'll see if buyers are going to step up in front of these prices and actually start accumulating some size for a possible another move in Zoom, non-correlated COVID-related move in Zoom. We have a parabolic movement in QQQs. Sheesh, indeed we do, my friend. Good point. I didn't even look at it. SPYs are now breaking out to VWAP or so. Ignore that volume candle. It's got to be a fake candle. If I was to go to QQQs right now, you would see something similar. So NASDAQ and SPYs are making a move to the north side right now. Look at that. QQQ on the 1 minute above VWAP, but on the 3 minute for the NASDAQ futures, we are not above VWAP, and we're getting there, though, slightly getting there. This means AMD should start making a move to the north side. So let me show you what the NASDAQ futures are looking like. There we go, just at VWAP. And is AMD moving? If AMD is not moving again, I'm going to absolutely freak. I'm going to freak. Okay, we're back above 148. That's good. So I'm not going to freak at that point. I can contain my emotions a little bit. Still a little emotional, you see. Like, I'm still learning how to maintain my emotion side of my trading and also my patience side of my trading. You know, I'm growing in front of every single one of you, and hopefully you guys get to learn through my mistakes. There we go. AMD getting a pop. Now we're talking. Turning my only negative stock of the day back into the positive territories. Let's go, AMD. We're not moving until you take me out all the way to 149. Can I get a break of this 100-day EMA? If this 100-day EMA breaks, maybe I can add to my position and then ride it a little bit more to the north side. Now up 62 cents in the money. Let's go, AMD long, baby. That's what we're talking about. AMD just following the SOX, I'll take it. Whatever it's doing, I need money out of the stock because I don't want to have a single negative stock. Even if I end up $1 in the positive for today on AMD, I'll take it because I just don't want anything negative today. I want to end my trading day with the positive note, with a smile on my face. I mean, I'm green on the day today, but I want to end it with a big smile without losing a single dollar on the day today. And that's where we're going to aim for.
Let's go, Prad. By the way, Tesla is testing that 1089 level, and if it breaks that 1090 level, could go all the way to 1100. Let's see. I'm super excited for Power Hour to see where Tesla goes. Well, yeah, you see, guys, could easily go there. Anyways, now it's kind of getting rejected, so maybe it would be a good scalp short trade for anyone. Just 1 minute left. What are you doing?
Someone said I should rub my earlobes and say woosah, woosah, and that should make the stock go up. So I'm trying it. Woosah, woosah, woosah. I don't know if it's working, but, you know, I'm doing it, man.
Let us know.
I'm looking like an idiot right now on live television, but woosah, woosah. All right, I'm done with that. I'm done with that. That's not working anywhere.
Hopefully it doesn't mean something different, you know, and you were like sitting there. Hopefully it doesn't mean something different.
That's true.
And you were sitting doing this, like.
That's true.
Don't trust that. But no, if you input this, like, if you
I'm
put
sending
that
positive energy.
that's the main.
That's true. I didn't even think about it. Damn, that's a good point. I should have been a little bit more careful. Time to wrap it up, though, I guess.
Yes, sir.
We're getting into the end. Indeed. How about yourself?
Profitable day.
Big profitable day.
Super happy about my trading today. Guys, thank you so much for all the support. We love you. Thank you for spending this hour with us. Thank you for 1K likes. Thank you for everything, just for being you, and so grateful to have a trading community.
Hey, yo, you know what to do. Come back tomorrow, 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, same time, same place. Paka paka.
Paka paka.
All right, guys, welcome back. 2 o'clock as we head into the final 2 hours of trading here for a Wednesday. Pretty muted action once again, 2 days in a row. Markets are very quiet. We'll show you the big